right. Say hey everyone, welcome into another Sunday Night Football live stream. I am your host today, Jose Bouquet. It's nice to see everyone dropping plays early in the chat here as well. A lot of excitement for an interesting Sunday Night Football game. Two smaller market teams going up against each other, but it will be exciting. We have Rams Seahawks as well going on right now. So all that's going on, and we appreciate you guys being here as well, because I'm sure there's a lot of action, a lot of places you guys could be, and we appreciate you guys in here as well. So I will quickly here kick this off by giving an old breakdown of the game here. We'll tell you guys about the market, give you some injury report stuff here as well, which I have to pull up. But it will be a lot of fun here nonetheless. So again, thank you guys all for being here early on the show. Makes me feel good, obviously, when you guys are in here early, seeing the plays. Gives me an indication of what we're feeling in the chat. And it makes me feel like, hey, I'm not just talking to myself here. So thank you guys. And we have a lot of guests lined up. 2 guests waiting in the wings right now. So I'll keep this market analysis here short here. But I have no side coming into the game, looking to live bet it, obviously, as we get into it. I'm hoping for a Vikings first score here so I can get on the Colts here. But let's talk about it now here. So Colts right now are obviously 6-point underdogs here. Went from 5.5 to 6, 69% of the bets, 75% of the money on the Vikings. So a little concerning if you are a Colts backer that it went up to the 6 there. But I still lean Colts here nonetheless. And let's talk totals here, because we obviously know that with all the Sunday night football, Monday night primetime games, unders have been supreme. 83% of the bets, 89% of the money on the over in this game. Kind of like that across the board with this totals throughout the year, or throughout the day, I should say, with the football games. We had a 46 opener go up to a 47. I'm interested to hear what everyone in the chat has to say about this game, obviously, as well. Miles Johnson asking a question about Pittman or Downs anytime touchdown. I'm sure our prop guys will be talking about those guys here very soon here. So that'll be a very good breakdown from them. Bet the Sky says, please tell me my boys are my Colts plus 7.5 is a nice look. I like it, but we will talk about that more further here. Scroll. Nice to see you, Craig Wood, Jermaine in here, Truth Teller, Core Clan. Sean Higgsy likes Downs under 65.5 receiving yards. Something a good note there for you, Miles Johnson. If our guy Sean Higgs likes the under there for him, that might give you a good look. Truth Teller, thank you, Nasty Nate, for the compliment. As always, my hair is looking ridiculous as always. That is accurate. Kong's Clips in here. Craig Wood, Guillermo Zertucci. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend with the horses. I'm sure that was action-packed. And let's get right into these breakdowns from our lovely guests. We'll start off with a guy that is a grinder. He's on the channel every day, it seems. And he was with me on Thursday night, and we love having him on. So let's bring him on for another Sunday night football game. The one, the only, Billy Brisbane joins the program. Billy, hello. How are you? How's it going?
What up? Shouts to everybody in the chat joining with us. Hopefully you guys had a good Sunday. I see a lot of names that I recognize in the chat. Spending penny bombs, especially dropping the bomb of the day right there. He's got Hawkinson over 36.5 receiving yards. Jones over 73.5 rushing yards. Pittman over 52.5 receiving yards. Pierce over 22.5 receiving yards, minus 110. Pittman, anytime touchdown. Hawkinson, Pierce, Jalen Naylor, and Mo Alley Cox.
Oh, Mo Alley Cox. Shout out to Mo Alley Cox, who seems like should be 100 years old.
Former VCU basketball player, Mo Alley Cox.
Yeah, shout out to VCU. Go Rams.
Where's the headset at, Dustin? Let me know in the chat how the volume sounds, because I kind of don't want to have a headset on my head right now. I'm a little bit tired.
You sound pretty good.
All right, I'm using the desktop computer, new computer, so new things, new cameras. But same old though. We got Joe Flacco coming in tonight, and I feel like the person that benefits the most is Josh Downs. If you look at the two games that Flacco has played this year with Josh Downs in there, 9 receptions for 69 yards with 12 targets, 7 receptions, 66 yards, 9 targets, or 12 targets in the first game, and then 9 targets in the second game. I like Downs a lot. I bet him over 5.5 receptions at -150. And I have his anytime touchdown tonight at +200.
Wow. Well, there you go, Miles. What was it again?
+190 anytime touchdown, and then over 5.5 receptions at -150. And those are my only bets on the game. Looking to get on to the Colts probably at like halftime because the Vikings just smash everybody in the first quarter. So there's no reason to bet the Colts pre-flop, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it was Higgs. It was either Higgs or Birdie now. Can't remember who it was. But someone in the chat the other day said that the Vikings have won 8 straight first quarters ATS. Maybe it was Nut Flush. I don't know now.
It was Nuke Worker. Nuki was talking about it. Don't let the fake boy. Nuke's got a lot of experience. Nuke put me on some good money. I was talking to him about some CFL questions, our extended conversation from Thursday night, and that was my most profit this weekend was the fucking Toronto Argonauts game. That shit was crazy. Chad Kelly went off. It was like 51-30 something.
It's hilarious. And yes, shout out to Swig telling us it was Nuke. Yeah, it's hilarious. I just listed off a shitload of names and it was Nuke. Shout out to you, Nuki. Hope he's doing well. He's having dinner tonight with the in-laws, so hoping he is having a good time there. But let's bring in our other guests here to start off this live stream. I've not had the pleasure to share the screen with him, and I'm excited. You see him talking graps, talking fighters, and I'm very excited to bring him on here. It's our guy Joey T. Joe Todaro in this joint. Joey, your Eagles, they definitely put a fright into you, I'm sure, but they won the game. How are you doing?
Like I said, fly Eagles fly. So I'm happy we won. We almost choked. Thank God, no Kobe Dean. Hey, doing good. As someone asked the question about Downs, I am also on Downs. I do like Downs for anytime touchdown. If you notice with Joe Flacco in the game, that means a lot more passing attempts, and that leads to a lot of good opportunities for Josh Downs. And the last 5 games for Josh Downs, he averages like 15.9 like fantasy points. So that just leads to plenty of opportunities for hopeful scores. So I do like Josh Downs anytime. And if you are on a backer of the Colts possibly coming back, I do agree with Billy. Wait till after the first quarter because Minnesota might open hell in the first.
Yes, I'm glad that we're talking this out because I definitely am a guy that wants to back the Colts here. But I guess I will indeed wait. I will wait until after the first quarter, and we will see how they do here. Nice to see you, Steve B. Tarek B. saying my Commanders do their thing. Shout out to you, Tarek B. They were my only other victory in the Cappers contest. This Cappers contest week was extremely difficult. The highest score this week right now, 3.5 points. Crazy to see of all the cappers, only 3.5 points, the highest scoring for the week. Craig Wood saying alternate game script for the under. Colts start Flacco. Instead of having to throw the ball 100 times, they feed Jonathan Taylor and control the clock.
I definitely see that, yo. Yep. I definitely see that.
I don't hate that at all. I am in a fantasy leagues, and I have Jonathan Taylor as a running back, so that would be nice. But we're rooting for Josh Downs here, apparently, because I'm seeing a lot of Josh Downs action here. And it's funny, no one is on his over yards like our guy Higgsy. He's on the under, but you guys are on his anytime touchdown. Billy, you're on his reception, so we can all cash here. We can all cash here.
You can talk about it because somebody asked about it in the chat. People want to think about it as well. The most bet player prop tickets at BetMGM for this game were Josh Downs over 62.5 receiving yards. That's probably why Higgsy is fading it. Number 2 is Josh Downs over 5.5 receptions. Number 3 is Jonathan Taylor over 14.5 receiving yards. Number 4 is Aaron Jones under 17.5 rushing attempts. And number 5 is Joe Flacco over 242.5 passing yards. For anytime touchdown props for this game, It's kind of obvious of who the fuck is going to be the anytime touchdown bet like leaders here. Justin Jefferson at number 1, Josh Downs number 2, Jonathan Taylor number 3, TJ Hawkinson number 4, and Aaron Jones number 5.
How do you guys feel about the TJ Hawkinson love? Obviously, this is his first game and everything.
I think they're going to pay out the player props and fuck over the side.
I can see that.
Wow. By the way, the Rams, it's like we said, Rams-Seahawks is still going on right now. Rams have the ball in overtime, and Stafford just somehow found his receiver amongst 3 Seahawks just right there waiting to intercept the ball. So that was a ridiculous ass catch and then pitch and catch, I should say. So Rams have the ball right now in the overtime session there for them. And by the way, a lot of people have the Rams. I know a lot of people obviously have Rams -1.5, Rams money line, et cetera, et cetera. So I know a lot of people are sweating this game right now. Bet the sky, Aaron Jones over 74.5 rushing yards for him. Jermaine likes Joe Flacco under passing yards here. By the way, shout out to college football returning here, or excuse me, college basketball returning here. I believe starting mañana. Tone Miggins dropping a Baylor first half money line and a full game money line tomorrow. Good luck to you, Tone Miggins. I know Dabby Cab and Dutch Boy Fresh are both excited about that. Before we get into this football game, before we get everything kicked off, I mean, I'd be remiss to ask, how was the UFC weekend for you guys, gentlemen? You guys excited for this week in the UFC? What's going on in the UFC world?
I would say good on straight bets, but I mean, it sucks when you can't get the locker room base parlay in through the hoop. But I kind of knew what to expect before the event started. So I already had the Argonauts and Mike Mallet together, and that's why I tweeted it out as the Twitter play. So hopefully people saw it, my Twitter, and threw that in there as well. But I don't know why, but like when I sent out the plays for like VIP this weekend, maybe it was like the +100, but it seems like everybody loved MAB. It was super fucking weird. Like whenever I sent out the plays, it was like, yeah, I love that parlay. Like, why?
Joe, what did you think about it, Joe? How'd you do? I guess I should say as well.
As Billy said, I did better on the straights. Better on the overall, just picking straights. I hit a couple side props. I hit a split decision prop on Cedar City, which I don't think I should have hit for anything. I got blessed on that one, but in this upcoming card, hopefully a little bit more action. I usually start my breakdown Mondays, and then we have our shows on Tuesday that we premiere at 11 p.m. Eastern, which should be very interesting. So I'm hoping for more excitement for this upcoming card.
Shout out to the chats coming in. Harold Williams says he's got Rams money line 3 units that just cashed off that DeMarcus Robinson touchdown. Shouts to Nilo for showing some love. Dirty Reg showing some love. Ken Peacock says the Rams came back. Shouts to T Moss showing some love. AOD should always watching all the videos and stuff. And that's crazy, man. DeMarcus Robinson's been on some shit. Louis Pepe says, how's everybody doing in NBA? I don't know what the fuck was up with the NBA, but I had a really bad Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday was just like chalk parlays. And then daily fantasy is really where I've been making my cash in the NBA, to be honest with you. Daily fantasy's been good. I got this game right now. Like, I wish I could like show you guys like right there. We don't want to show too much, but it is a huge game.
That's funny. By the way, Nasty Nate dropping a Jonathan Taylor first touchdown plus 475 and 2 touchdowns plus 325 there. And yeah, like you mentioned, the Rams pulled out. What was a fucking ridiculous ass catch as well. He basically hauled that in with one hand, and the other hand like pinned to his body there. So shout out to the Rams getting a victory, and I am a little bitter that I did not take them here today. Ooh. So I am, like I said before you guys come on, I am looking to hopefully live bet the Colts here, but I might have to jump on a Downs anytime touchdown since you guys are both on it here.
We need ideally, from like a game script perspective, for all of our props and what we want to do, we need the Colts to get blown the fuck out by half.
Yeah.
Like, if we're down by like 14 at halftime, I think that's our best situation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the Colts to be up, because if they get up by any points in this game, it is about to be a Jonathan Taylor run the fucking ball for the whole entire game type of show, and that's not good for the home stream at all. I think ideally, angle is we should probably be betting the Vikings first quarter for real, the way it's been cashing. And that kind of puts us in like a good situation, but maybe it's became too public though.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously considered it as well. Like, I was sitting here looking at bets, and I was like, I just like we just talked about, Nuke Worker telling us it's cashing left and right, and it's like you feel like an ass clown if you're not betting it. Jesus. All right, I just turned the game stream on and just blew out my ears, but we're ready to rock here. I'm excited to see what this is. What this game is going to be. You know, this is definitely not your traditional Sunday night football game. It's Rams, or excuse me, not Rams, Vikings Colts. But I do kind of feel like we're going to see the real Minnesota Vikings stand up here. And more teams are going to start realizing, hopefully they stop the run, they can get them here. But I don't know how good the Vikings are. I'm interested to see how good they end up being. Shout out to the Lions, by the way.
That good. They just had fucking Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson arguably might be like top 3, like just players in the league.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Like I said, I think the real Vikings will show themselves. Maybe they lose tonight. I'm interested. I'm actually going right now to go live bet our Josh Downs anytime touchdown here, so we can start this party out right.
I like this Bet365 Super Boost today. I haven't bet too many of these this week, but this one makes sense. Joe Flacco and Sam Darnold both have 200 passing yards, boosted down from -250 down to +100.
What's up, Big Show?
Nice to see Big Show in the chat. I sent Big Show the invitation as well to come on, because I was about to mention his Lions flexed their muscles today, and they showed that they are probably the best team in the NFC
by a wide margin.
Yeah, it's them and maybe the Eagles.
Eagles have to win first. We can't just start saying the Eagles are the best team in the NFC East. The Eagles, you should get a future bet. They have to win first. They have the best players on a roster in the NFC East, but with Sirianni, I don't know, man. They can't get that shit together, bro.
Sirianni scares me, man.
He'd be a little bit too much in his head and shit. Like I don't know, man. Bill Belichick's a prime example. When the fuck does he ever give a fuck about what anybody has thought? And
yeah,
as an NFL coach, you can't give a fuck about what anybody thinks. Anything that you're going to read is going to be negative press. If you start reacting to negative press, I feel like even as a streamer, you're just going to cause yourself a headache and not. It just shows a sign of weakness, for real. Like, you got it. It's the internet, dude. It's the year 2024 going into 2025. If you're soft like that, you're not going to make it long. And I think Sirianni loves out. And that's coming from the Eagle family.
Yeah, I don't like Sirianni either. And I think he is
another team in the league that has a more famous security guard than the Eagles. Come on. That shit is soft.
Yeah, shout out to what's the guy's name again? I already forgotten.
Big Dom.
Yeah, Big Dom. There we go. Shout out to Big Dom. All right, I'm going to mess with the screen here a bit while we do this. We will say we have another special guest joining us here soon. All this man travels with, all he needs, a couple $1,000, a nice shirt, maybe something else. But all he needs is his nice shirt, his thousands of dollars, and his gun. That's all he needs. It's the one, the only Sean Higgs joining the program. Higgsy, how's it going?
So it was anniversary week last week, birthday week this week, shopping, protection.
Hey.
See?
All hundos.
You're ready to go.
I mean, it's funny you said that. I'm all packed up. I got to put the stuff back in the safe, though. It's not usually just sitting out in front of me like this.
Baby,
Nope.
Nope. Fucking polo on. Bring polos back. I love polo, man.
Class. I got a lot. I had to come on. I see Jose's hair, and I'm like, holy cow.
Yeah.
He's like, what were those called? Like Furbies or something? What are those kind of troll dolls?
Yeah, I'm a chia pet, chia.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Them little pink little figures.
The stuff that you put in your lawn. What are they called? They're like the little fucking, they're like midgets.
You're like yay big.
Oh my God, but I'm like
a gnome?
A gnome. Yeah, you look like a gnome.
Thank you. This is all good.
I usually get that with my eyebrows. I got to trim them at least twice a week.
I understand that. I've got 2 caterpillars on my forehead, Higgsy. So
yes, that's what my kids say. My daughter.
No, though, Higgs. How are you getting paid tonight? The people want to know what is the money on tonight, because you just listed off a lot of shit you had to pay for, and Halloween last week, and Thanksgiving's around the corner, and it's not even Black Friday. So I want to tell your best.
Listen, NFL's finally come around the last couple weeks. Like 2 weeks ago, I was 4-2, 7-2 last week. I started out, I had Houston the other night, and I had Cleveland to start today with Denver. So I'm like, terrible. I had Arizona, the under, Jaguars, Detroit, and the Rams, and I pushed on the Carolina total. So things are slightly turning for me. I'm happy. It took me a month. It's cost me though, because I'm eliminated out of the VSiN contest. I was like the bottom guy. I couldn't. And I kept trying to. I don't know why, because college football I'm crushing like 61%. So I'm doing really good college, but I kept going to NFL like I'm thinking I'm going to catch my dogs. It was not meant to be. It was not. The fact that the books lost last month with all the faves in the NFL, just I'm just so stubborn, set my way of like I'm not switching. I'm going to stick to it, and it cost me. It is what it is. Today though, I like the Colts. I put the Downs in there for his under receiving yards. Although I do have them in a tease, I believe. I teased it up to like I don't know what it was, like a 6.2, so it was like 11.5. I just did a couple other guys. I had Philly in there, Detroit. So
the bookies are huge liabilities to the Vikings tonight.
I sort of like the Vikings, but then we get a quarterback change. So it was a game I wasn't down on early. Normally, me, like for next week. I'll tell you what I got next week. Right before you don't have to watch Look at the Lines. I'll tell you what I got. I took the Lions minus 2.5, Rams minus 2.5, over Baltimore 48.5 and 49.5, Atlanta at minus 112 and minus 1, Chargers minus 6.5, under 39 in the Chargers, and under 40.5 in the Bears. So that's what I'm looking at next week's action. But I didn't use anything. I wanted Minnesota. Thank goodness I didn't, because the quarterback change scares me there, and I'm like, we'll write it down there.
You gotta write them down. You gotta
write them down.
If Higgs is giving out the heat, did you not listen to how many things that Higgs just paid for this week? My kid is going for vengeance. Danny Betts on our UFC stream, he always has a thing whenever he goes on vacation, he just goes on a crazy streak either right before or on vacation. And I'm like, it makes sense because you got to pay for shit.
I know. It's weird how it works that way. It's never when you wanted to just get way ahead and to bank it. No. It's only when you're doling out of your pocket it comes back. But it comes back good, though. It comes back in spades, like doubles, like boom, boom, boom. So
MMA says came in late. What was your picks? I'm on Josh Downs over 5.5 receptions, anytime touchdown. But Higgs is saying
I got the under.
Yeah, he is saying we are fading the number one prop at the sportsbook tonight, which is the over on Josh Downs receiving yards. Higgs took the under, and he does open up a can of worms because I think Alex Pierce is definitely. Spenny put it in the chat, 22.5 receiving yards. He is definitely being undervalued. I feel like it's going to be like, if it's not going to be Downs, it's going to be Pierce.
Yeah, I probably agree with that as well. Pittman, I don't know. I haven't seen Pittman's body in a long time here.
I mean, Pittman can obviously get there, but Pittman's more of like possession receiver. When you're on the island football game, you don't want the guy for fucking 4 for 35. You want the fucking 3 for fucking 2 touchdowns and 70 yards. You want to go for the dude that's going for you want the ceiling guy. You don't want or if this was like a Sunday slate, maybe Pittman would probably be a little bit of a safer play. But It's fucking Sunday night football, man. What the fuck are you being safe for? Like, it's the end of the night, the end of the week. You go for the big scores on Sunday night football. I would say Sunday night football is one of the better opportunity of the card.
No, I disagree because people are chasing Billy. So the person they're just going to be like, I'm going to go crazy. You know, listen. Sometimes you just suck up a loss and be like, I don't like anything.
Yeah.
But yet, folks are going to be like, oh man, I got buried today. I had Seattle or I had whoever. You know, like just something late. You know, a lot of Eagle money, probably right. A lot of Eagles getting back cover. You don't have to roll in and say I got to bail out tonight. You know, there's 170 college basketball games tomorrow, folks. You know, maybe start looking at college basketball for tomorrow. I mean,
we'll get into some college basketball throughout the stream, but man, I am loaded because you never think because I keep on forgetting that this is the first year that we're getting rid of those fucking COVID things where like people are like 25, 24 years old. So like the players that are like good this year are either
young
we watched last year that are coming back or high school players that have been on Instagram and social media for like the last 5-6 years. So it's like I feel like it's finally like we have the edge. I'm looking at these teams and I'm like, damn, dude, I already know these teams and their rosters and their starters without even looking at shit.
I don't know one guy on a team. I can't name one college basketball player, but you know what? I got 10 plays in for tomorrow.
Hey.
Well, let's talk about that here in a second. Let's bring on our next guest here real quick. I mean, I think he has my favorite intro, but I think it's just because I didn't make it and I didn't have to make it because he's a dealer.
NC number 4, Ramon Scott. He knows about poker. He's a dealer.
What was that from, Ramon? Where is that at?
What do you mean, Sean? You don't have a mediocre play-by-play man, Barry Tompkins, doing your introduction?
I got Exhibit doing my introduction.
Yeah, if you were,
you don't know who Exhibit is. Billy probably knows. Billy probably the only guy who knows Exhibit is.
Well, you're brandishing over there. I'm surprised you don't get a fine from the league.
No, it's because I got a 10 seconds. 10 seconds. I stay underneath their monetization.
Yep. Come on. Let's see now. Higgs is starting to give out the tricks of the trade right now.
Don't give him more of it.
Nobody knows. I don't know nothing about how to get views on YouTube. But I know it's 10 seconds. I knew that one.
You just have to avoid the copyright bots at all costs. Ramon, before we get any deeper, and I'm very interested in the college basketball looks as well. We were referring to Ramon. What was your reaction coming into this game, if you have any?
Yeah, I'm rolling with Downs. I mean, I'm.
Oh my God!
For the big night, so I'm going to alternate line with Downs here. First of all, we have Flacco alternate passing yards here over 274.5 at plus 190, and then I'm going to go to Downs at over 79.5 receiving yards at plus 155, and I'm going to take Downs to have the most combined rushing and receiving yards in the game at plus 750.
Ooh.
Higgs, you got it, Tail. Come on. So 750, most receiving yards in the game. Ramon's coming in with conviction, man. You got to love it. That is conviction. I love this shirt, Ramon, and you're making me want to change. I got to change.
Okay. All right. Collared shirts.
He's got a sweatshirt. This guy's got a wife beater. I mean,
ready.
I'm shocked he's got the eagle tattoo. That's perfect. All he needs is a little red sauce on it. He's wonderful. He's watching the game, yelling at his TV today.
Well, don't worry. You guys are battling next week in Eagles Cowboys. That'll be a very, very fun game.
I want to take the Eagles, but their coach is
our coach drives us freaking mad.
I mean, at least my guy now is going to be fired pretty soon. But your guy, he's playing. He's just like dabbing in the fire. He's like the shirt. Like everything's fine here. You know, he's like, hey, pull out a win.
Yeah, everything's all right. So just make it through. But Higgs, let's talk about your college football college basketball
for now. All right.
Yes, I'm very interested. Obviously, basketball is the devil to me, but college basketball is interesting. We're gonna have a lot of plays. Medicaid Monday will be rolling, and they'll be talking college basketball as well. But Higgs, I've got to ask. You said you got plays. I want to hear them.
I grabbed early action. We have Charleston over 147. And actually, I see a 146 out there, so you can probably get a better number right now. So
Okay.
That's at Southern Illinois. That's at noon. Temple, I don't know what time that one goes off. I'm going to scan down here to see if I can find it.
5:30.
5:30. There you go. Temple, minus 14.5. St. John's, minus 17.5. Central Florida, plus 4.5. Kentucky under 160.5. Troy, minus 4. South Florida, plus 9.5. Under Bama, 161. Southern Cal, minus 13.5. And Gonzaga, minus 2.5.
Gonzaga. I know that's a big game tomorrow, Higgsy.
That might be my best move because that's up to 5. So I guess I looked all right on that one. But.
Oh, yeah, that plays here, Higgsy. That plays a bunch.
I see a 5. I see a 4. I see some 3.5. So it's all over the place. Again, a lot of these early ones, the numbers are going to be, they'll start racing. Ramon will tell you, right, Ramon? How these, especially the totals. The totals will move 6 points tomorrow. Some of these.
I love it. I'm ready. I've got 4 sheets of basketball games. Man, we're gonna have so much fun.
4. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6.
Jesus.
I got 6.
You need your printing. You need your fonts bigger.
Yeah, I can understand. There you go. That's hilarious. Ramon.
The key is here's some free advice here. I think Ramon will agree. Pay the $25, you cheap bastards, and get KenPom. Get KenPom. Yes. It's a good starter for anyone. I always use the KenPom just because, listen, 3 years ago they were aces. Now the lines, they just kind of copy and paste them. But it's a good start because a lot of people don't have huge, quote unquote, like the database and their own power rankings. Use his ranking. It's fine. Everyone else does. There's nothing wrong with it. Use them. They're helpful. I use them often. That's I didn't even buy a magazine this year. I'm like, you know what? It's everything is basically off of his numbers or Bartovik's or something.
I wanted to talk about a game here at 3:00 tomorrow. It is a early tip. It is a YouTube game, and I think this line's going to flip-flop by the time tip goes off tomorrow. One of the biggest all-season changes was the Salukis. The Salukis have gotten really fucking good. They got half of the fucking Indiana State roster from last year and some returning players from last year as well. Santa Clara is always going to get the public perception because they've been a really good team. That you see some of their NBA players now, like Brandon Kuzminski and Jalen Williams, so they're always going to catch public attention. I think the Salukis are one of the
Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait. You're saying Salukis, they're playing College of Charleston. St. Louis is playing Santa Clara.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
You're thinking of a Billiken. I mean, come on, Billy. A Billiken. A Billiken. Come on. How do you not Billy Billiken? A Billy Billiken.
And then we're
Is Rick Majerus still coaching the Billikens?
We're fading the Salukis. The new head coach for the Salukis, and their roster is in huge. Like, they have no returning players, basically. I'm not a fan of the Salukis roster. They play tomorrow as well. That's later on the slate. But I meant to say the Billikens. The Billikens play at 3:00 on YouTube. It's the Sun Next Fall games in South Dakota. It's the first 2 games of the slate. The other one was Charleston versus
Southern Illinois.
I couldn't get a good read on that because Charleston's one of those teams, like, they're either going to hit shots or not hit shots. And when they hit shots, they look really, really good. When they don't hit shots, they don't look good. It's like pretty basic cap of like, yeah, I think a lot of people are going to bet the under because it's the first game of the day. But I'm not betting no fucking under in no Charleston basketball game. Like, a 146.5 total looks really fucking low, considering, like, if you looked at Charleston's pace of play last year, it was ridiculous. They're like one of the top pace of play teams in the country.
See, I like that you say that because I like the over 147. But now I'm concerned because you mentioned that Southern Illinois has a whole revamped roster, which might take some time to get into gear.
Yeah, I don't know about Southern Illinois. It's just more.
Didn't you say the Salukis?
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know about Southern Illinois scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know where that comes into play. Like, you know what I'm saying, with everything. But I think Charleston can score. Like, whenever you see Charleston, honestly, they can score. And then the other one that I was looking at was this is a little bit of a favorite line, but deservedly so. I like Liberty over
Gapa.
All right. Well, I love all these basketball plays coming in here. Don't you worry. Nasty Nate. If we've got action here on the college basketball tomorrow, I want to hear it because I might be tailing these looks and I'm interested in it, especially interested in that Gonzaga look, obviously, from Higgsy here. We are about to kick off in this Sunday night football game. We are going to be live betting Indianapolis Colts, Minnesota Vikings here today, but God damn it, if we can lay out some money for tomorrow, why the hell not? So shout out to St. Louis, the Salukis, the Billikens, everyone out there here as well. So
I love the wardrobe change. The only guy who looks like a bag of shit is you now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to change here as well because we're all a part of the
just put a hat on or something. Yes, come on.
Fuck, you know, you guys are putting me to shame right now. But I am finally about to get into my my touchdown bet here. Josh Downs. I have to find this asshole. I've got plus 227. What did you guys get?
I got plus.
It's a good line. It's a touchdown prop. He's either going to get it or he's not.
That's facts.
I don't think you have a lot of options in the state.
No, that is facts.
Plus
I'm in.
I got plus 220.
All right, beautiful. All right, I'm in officially. I
Your
was just
father preaches value to you, but the value is in winning. Winning comes first. Value comes second. You need
okay.
to full time. You need to win. You can't just be going 50%.
I'm going to grab him on Bet Online here. He's plus 190. Everybody's got him.
Whoa. I mean, faraway place. Faraway place.
Sorry.
Well, speaking of faraway places, let's bring on our guest from a faraway place here as well. We've got guests coming out of our ears right now, and I'm going to introduce them all so I can quietly go change and stop looking like a bag of shit, according to Sean Higgs. The first guest, he's only here for the first tap. Well, I guess two of our next three guests only here for the first tap.
I'm on first after two. I got to show it third quarter. I got to do some crazy Canadian show.
That is all right. I'm excited for the crazy Canadian show. That sounds like a great time, Higgsy. Well, let's talk about.
As long as you're not going to be playing slot machines on YouTube or on TV.
Wow, I'd be interested to see that as well from Higgsy. I want to see that temperament from
It's
Higgsy.
all the rage, man. I'll tell you.
Is it? I'm not a big slot guy, but I'd probably play the Goonies penny slots. I just for the
personalities of playing slots online. Everybody's watching it.
I know some guys, and they're good at slots, and they kind of showed me things. I keep the note in my wallet. It was funny when I was out in Vegas. I ran into the one guy. I said, "Remember last year we were doing slots?" Him and this other guy were showing me what to look for, and I had it written down on like a Westgate napkin what to look for, like the fat pigs and all these other different things to look for. And they're like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "I pulled this out in a casino." They're like, "You can't do that. They'll throw you out of here." I'm like,
I'll tell you.
Okay.
The best way to do slots is you act like you're charging your phone and you look around and you look for the dude that lost at the sports book that thinks he's about to make his money back at the slot machine, and you watch them lose their fucking money, and then you go up to that slot machine once they leave, load up that bitch, and watch that shit.
Oh, so you're a rooter.
He's a sour rooter.
The nastiest word in all of slot machine. If you're one of those guys, Billy, don't be that guy.
I always try to give him a money.
Rooter.
The last time I did it was the Celtics. This dude had a Celtics ticket. He lost so much money on it, and he was at the Mohegan. And I was trying to explain to him the UFC card for tomorrow. And he was like, "Man, but I don't even got any money, man." And he was just losing. We were just watching him just pull out hundreds and just load this machine up. And I was generally trying to charge my phone. As soon as he walked around the corner, we load that shit up, $200. All you see is, I was like, what a fucking idiot. Should have just stayed there for 20 more minutes.
That's what you do on you don't have to do it like on a Friday or Saturday night when it's jam packed. Like that's the time to do that because a bunch of drunk people just get up and leave. They don't even know.
Exactly. That's it.
But I can't do a weekend casino, man. I end up going to that.
I haven't done it in so long. It was when
I'm always in Atlantic City, so I'll always go.
I'd be hauled away in handcuffs. It's like amateur hour. I can't. It's like going out on like New Year's Eve. No.
Well, I hate to break up this lovely conversation, but let's bring on our guest. God damn it, rapid fire, Mr. Ghoster joins the program.
Goob's in the
What's
house.
up, fellas?
Speaking of
What's up, man?
Canadians, Ghoster, how are you?
Doing good, guys. Doing good. Just trying to get the stream going here.
It's
Looking
nice
forward
to
the
see
game.
you, Ghoster. Yes, the Colts just picked up a 3rd and 1, big pass play from Joe Flacco. And
Boy.
let's bring on
We have
one of the hottest
Granson. We have
cappers.
Granson here.
Oh, they're moving the ball. Who was that catch, by the way?
Granson.
Yeah, Noah
Granson.
Granson.
Oh, Granson.
Oh,
You had
Housel.
Granson. Didn't you have all the Gransons? Here goes Taylor, first down, big run, 13 more yards.
There we go.
And let's bring on the
What the
hottest
hell is
capper in South. Well, I guess Houston is in South Texas, but let's bring on the hottest capper here. Mr. Marley Betts joins the program as well. Marley,
Undefeated head coach.
yeah,
Marley.
dominator.
Congratulations on an undefeated season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to get my 3rd Super Bowl, my 3rd straight.
By the way, sudden change.
Oh, who's got it? I think the Vikings have it. The Vikings have it.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
fumble.
wow.
Jonathan Taylor just threw the ball right at them there.
Taylor
on a
never had it.
Why are you handing it off to me?
And lastly, one last guest to bring on here. I was excited to see his face. It was a sight for sore eyes, and god damn it, it's nice to see him again coming on to our streams. It's Mr. Dave Rogers joining the
Oh, yes.
Davey boy.
Hey.
Davey boy Rogers. How's it going?
It's going okay. I just got some not so great news, which I will announce here and share in my misery. But it's good to be good. Is here with you guys. All the old guys. I mean, we've all done so many things together in different ways, and now we're all. I kind of went on hiatus, and I might go on another one here soon. But it's good to be here. It was good to be on the show this morning, and it's good to see your faces. So
Good
Yes.
to see you, Dave.
It is.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it's great to see
Oh,
you.
you see Dave.
And in the gambling space, sometimes I always feel like people are always trying to do the dick measuring contest thing. And when you do have genuine friends throughout the years, and you don't always have to fucking talk to them every day, we're here for you, brother. Whatever you're going through. This is
Yes,
Billy
Dave,
meant
I'm
to
glad.
say- Breeze meant to say pause somewhere in there.
yeah, for sure. Dave is.
it's all good. But I need to be put on a play in this game. I didn't get to anything, so if anyone has any live, I have some thoughts. But
Yeah, I
if
don't
anyone
either.
has
I'm
any
with
live
you, Dave.
action.
I don't
Yeah.
have anything on this game either.
Okay,
I
that's
need to play.
Well, that's good. Gokster, I'll ask you real quick since you're one of our newbies onto the screen. Gokster, did you have any plays coming into this?
Yeah, I like the overs in this game. I think both teams can get in the 20s. So looking at some points here tonight.
All right, beautiful. Well, I'll tell you guys now, Dave and Marley and Gokster. I think almost everyone on screen has Josh Downs to score a touchdown right now.
Josh Downs, bro. Everybody got Josh
Might as
Downs.
well bet it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys kind of have to bet it.
What was that? What was that? Jonathan
Josh
Taylor?
Downs. Anytime.
Oh, Josh Downs.
Yes. Plus 220 something ish around there, plus 220 something. So Josh Down touchdown. That would make this stream pop off here. So we're all rooting for that.
Yeah, but I'm also eyeing up this Pelicans game. I've been watching this Atlanta Pelicans game. I actually think Atlanta just really might be that bad. Like Pelicans might just be a live bet. Like I'm still watching to see how it goes, but if Jordan Hawkins keeps on hitting these shots, I might be convinced to bet the Pelicans.
Well, Billy, I'll tell you this. I got a text from our friend Justin McKelvey today saying that a guy that he knows that only bets like 4 times a year to put a $4,000 bet on Hawks team total over 113.5.
Yeah, you see how he said team total and not the money line, right?
Yeah. So I hope that cashes for him here.
I feel bad. 4 bets a year. What a life. Oh man.
Yeah, imagine.
I have some action here.
I got Hawkins on the. Is he on? Is
Yeah,
Hawkins on that team?
I get
got
mad
him
at
over
people that
4.5
call themselves
rebounds.
handicappers that have 1 and 2 bets a day, 4 bets a year. I mean, the fuck's going on?
But I can't get that any touchdown prop.
Very selective.
Marley, you're gonna have to
Yeah, we'll
keep
call it that.
searching there. All right. Well, Ramon, could you do us the pleasure and the honor of using that sweet, sweet, sultry tone of yours to call these games, call this little play-by-play?
Well, I
Because
don't
we all
if somebody's ahead of me. I hate being the guy that's behind in the
Everybody's ahead of me too.
but with that, I feel bad. Gokster had to wait behind stage and then got that a few minutes taken off of his drive there, and he's sticking with that overplay. So I'm glad Gokster's doing that. Keep it on the ground here in big running, get across almost to midfield here. Call it at the 48 now of Minnesota. Run here by Jones.
Easy. Nice 15 yards.
Jones might get a nice little payday after this year.
I was just wondering who had what was his name? Kylan Granson. Did anybody have Kylan Granson to do anything you already cashed? Yeah, he was the Colts receiver who caught that third down pass. I didn't have Kylan Granson even on my chart. I try to put everybody on there, but
player score.
Jay Hawkinson has
I just got that. Josh Downs. So everybody's on Josh Downs to score a touchdown.
Yes, sir. I got a question. I got a question for Higgs and for Ramon. And just because, and I don't say this in a way to be like an ageist or anything, but you guys have been doing this longer than everyone, and you're two of the best that I know. And I don't just say that out of whatever. You really are two of the best. When I ask, and I'm a very confident guy, when I say who's better than you, not many people I would put on the list. I have said both of your names out of my mouth, and I can prove it. So this is what I want to ask. Both of you on average, how many bets do you have a day, especially this time of year?
I'll go. It varies for me because with college basketball, that could go to on a Saturday. I could have 30 college basketball. Those are just like Saturday totals. I'm not a big in-game kind of guy, so I could have on an average between like 15 and 25 just college basketballs on a Saturday. But during the week, it's different. Like tomorrow,
let's say, is it ever less than 5? Never less than 5,
Dave? Because the college
never.
Probably not.
Not this time of year.
I'm not good enough. I can't. I have to have.
This is my point with all of this. Two of the most respected guys in the industry, and I've had this argument, and I'm never going to back off this mountain. If you're only betting 1 to 2 a day, you're more of a recreational bettor or capper or whatever you want to say. If you're in it and you're in the lab and it's hours and it's part of the money that you make to the income, which is, I know them too, I know as me, you have more than 1 or 2 bets. You have more than 5 bets. So I do not personally consider someone a full-time legitimate handicapper when they have 1 or 2 bets a day. I'm sorry.
But like for me though, I don't do a lot of NBA, right? So I can maybe have 80 or 100 NBA.
This time of year, you have all the sports going on. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but I'm not looking at really NBA because I'm just doing. Now I'll be more into college basketball. I'll have 1,000 college basketball bets on the season and 85 NBA because it's. But that's also I have 100-something college football, which is insane compared to most people.
Yeah.
And again, that's a side of total. I'm not talking a lot of people in game and player prop stuff. That's totally different. That is totally different. I'm not a huge prop guy. I dabble in it a little bit. That side of things, people who do that. I know guys who do a couple games a day, maybe one. Like for me, hockey, am I running to do?
And their unit size is probably way higher than yours too.
It's there. If you're that selective, let's be honest, you're in some groups. Unless you work for Google or making $250,000 a year, you're involved with some major guys and you're doing a couple things. So that's a whole different. That's not even that's a whole different level of.
And just to tell the chat, just so they know,
openers that takes a lot of unit management in itself, because when you bet an opener and you have a bet in your bet slip and you have a whole entire slate of
openers
week out in advance, bro, you got bread, like for real.
And the only people that get mad at that opinion, the only people that have ever got mad at me, because everyone has their own opinion, we should respect it, right? The only people that get mad and talk out, there's some people in the chat, and that's fine, are the people that are low volume that I'm talking about. So I am talking about you guys, which is, that's fine. You can get mad at me, but I'm talking about you.
The volume wise is different though, because I don't do a lot of hockey and NBA.
I'm on one tonight, boys. So I'm going to tell you what, I'm about to smoke to get down. But
watch out!
My best advice in the chat: run your own race, whatever race you got to run, whatever you got going on in your own life. That probably how many bets you can get.
I say that all the time because bet size is different to everybody else. Like I do openers. Openers for me are few $100, $300, $400. I'm not using crazy amounts of money like that because I get crazy line moves. And if that was the case, I've been out of action when I go, 4-17 the first 2.5 weeks of NFL, where I have great numbers. I'm beating closing numbers, but they're losing. You can't, you got to have a bankroll number one, and you can't go crazy. I don't go crazy. I'm a grind kind of guy, man. You've got guys I met in person at pub. They know how I bet. It's like
I don't want to get into the unit size thing.
That is so different because of things are most. And let's be honest, most people don't have a unit size. Most people just bet to bet and bet that there's nothing in their account. Like, I can't. I do look at lines. Be like, I can't bet tomorrow. I already got I need money for NBA tomorrow. Like, what are you talking about? You bet your whole account at the night? Like, I don't know anybody who does that.
They're going to end up with a third down conversion try here.
You can't do that and be successful. I'm sorry.
Oh, my Lord.
Darnold's in trouble. He's rolling left. Flyers intercepted in the end zone by the Colts.
No.
Damn. That was an ugly throw.
Find Hawk there. Hawk had a reception on that first drive. Kind of clean it up here. Powell had a reception for 9 yards. Oliver had a reception for 11 yards, but this drive ends with no points. Darnold was an
interception. I'm start eyeing up the total here as it's moving down to 40.5. Those are two drives back to back. Jonathan,
turnovers. Yeah, you got to be.
Yeah. I think I was gonna say it might be into over territory now. This was what, a 46.5 to start now. You get 2 turnovers in the red zone, one in the end zone, and one on the 15.
Thank you. Higgs is seeing the same shit I'm seeing. This goes to 37 or what?
I'm gonna say we get a 3 and out here, and it comes down a little bit. Then I think it's time because they have moved the ball, both teams.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I'm gonna probably move on the live over with you guys here as well. I'm putting in my food order as well for tonight, so this is a lot of things flying quickly over here.
I'm sitting.
That's why you're letting us go and say whatever we want. It makes all the sense.
I'm dipping veggies in dressing, and you're ordering. Man, I'm gonna get my app out.
I'm the same. I'm about to order too. It's just I'm determined.
This is what I'm doing. You're eating vegetables.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Johnson he said he
can't. I want that over, man. 40.5.
Well, Philly Flyer guy.
I'm with you, Marley. I'm thinking about taking
nickel 3 and 4 leg parlays.
Who's that? That was you, Dave.
I'm gonna get greedy. Yeah, I'm gonna get greedy. I want to go down a little more.
I want to go down through, like Sean said, 3 and out.
Man, I'm looking at a 39.5, but it's minus 145. That's too much.
Who's this card of? That's what is that? A PSA? Whose card is that? Nasty Nate?
Pritchard or some bum on the Celtics.
That's like a fat guy. It's a fat guy. It's either like Luca or Joker.
You should know, Jose. You should know who that is.
I cannot see it. It's too small.
Click it again.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's got to be fat. Is that Fat Luca?
Pritchard rookie card.
It's got to be Pritchard. That's what I said.
That's Peyton Pritchard. All right.
Who's that?
$15 card. There you go. PSA 10. $15. Signed rookie.
Trump to parlay plus 148. Trump's a good bet, I think.
I don't know who Peyton Pritchard is. What team's he on? He plays basketball.
Celtics.
I know who the guy
is. That's me. That is. I'd love a PSA 10 Peyton Pritchard card.
Is he any good?
Yeah, world champion. World champion.
He can shoot.
World champion.
He took Oregon to the fucking Sweet 16 when he was in college.
So was Mark Madsen. He's a world champion too.
Yeah. Robert Horry's got 10 rings, but
Right, yeah. Hall of Famer, Higgsy. What are we talking about?
I know. Louis Soho should be in the Hall of Fame. I think he's got 3 rings with the Yanks. Why is he in the Hall of Fame?
God, who knows? The Baseball Hall of Fame is something else. First down dump off pass to Johnny Taylor goes for about 11 yards there. By the way, I saw someone, I forget who it was. Actually, here it is. It's our guy Scum Blaster here. He said a little Johnny Taylor anytime touchdown and over 15.5 receiving yards plus 220 there. You just got
that
half
11 yards or 11 or 12 right there. Let's go, JT.
I'm with you, JT.
Yeah.
He's got 11.
Gokster, it's weird hearing you this quiet, but it's nice having you here, Gokster.
You're good, man. We're chilling, bro. It's late night, you know.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm staring at these lines. I'm trying to catch this fucking 39.
Hey Marley, I'm so fuck it and grab these animal crackers and just stare at this line for the next.
I got a 39.5 minus 138. I'm thinking about it.
Marla, you're out in Houston, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm outside there. So I drove today. I went down to Sugarland to the mall, do some shopping. Then
Sugarland, like 10 minutes from me.
Yeah, I was down there. I had to do some shopping. It's my wife's birthday. It's my wife's birthday Wednesday. My son's birthday is next week. But that bastard, I bought him a car in May, so he's done. He got the TV. I bought him a Lego set and a sweater. But like, have you hit over at Portillo's, the new place on 99 over in Richmond? It's pretty good.
I'm not in Richmond too much. We play a couple teams out there though, but I don't hang out in Richmond too much.
They don't hang out there. Just going for a good Italian beef sandwich. That's what I did.
Ooh,
nah, man, you want some food? Well, it depends on what kind of. Houston, like we like number one in food, man. We got it. All kind
Listen,
of
fella, I don't know about the food down here. I'm still looking for good food. It's
what?
Tough to find. I'm driving all over. I got to come down to like Houston proper to find good Italian.
Yeah, you got to get your ass out of Richmond. You in the suburbs?
Well, I don't live in suburbs. Yeah, I'm out further west. I'm in Fulshire. I'm out in the farmland. Well, actually, farmland not now. They're building like 400,000 homes by me. My daughter.
Oh, you
get out of here.
You stay in Fulshire, or you just in Fulshire right now?
That's where I moved here.
No shit. All right, so you're like
What's your
30 minutes from me, maybe.
I'm
in Mo City right now.
All right, yeah, everything's like 40 minutes, so it's not that bad.
That's facts.
Yeah,
Third down, by the way.
Don't drive during traffic time. Yeah, just
like
stay
LA.
home.
You're in Houston for 2 or 3 hours. Like it's the same fucking thing.
It's crazy because coming out of Jersey, like 40 minutes. I'm in New York. I'm in Pennsylvania. 2 hours. I'm in Delaware. I'm in Washington.
You're in Rhode Island an hour and a half.
Yeah,
it's fucking. I mean,
you're not even out of. I'm not even from the airport to like the south of Houston in an hour and a half.
Yeah,
it is kind of ridiculous.
Shit, yeah, you're in Fulshire.
By the way, quick
you're
update
far from
in the
everything,
game.
bro.
It is. I drove 45 minutes to Bel Air. I looked for some bagels. Crap.
45 minutes for bagels.
Then I went up to Jersey Village out by Cypress, and I found a place. It's called Jersey Village. They're actually from West Orange, so or East Orange. They're from like my neighborhood up in Jersey. So I was like, all right, they're actually pretty good. So I drive there like once a month, pick up like 3 dozen bagels.
Fulshire's kind of new, so I don't know a bunch of shit that's like
Do you freeze them?
They're building.
Yeah, they're in the freezer. Yeah, they're building like crazy down here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Punt, excuse me. Yeah, they just went for a punt there. A 3rd and 3 got overthrown by Flacco. So
there we go. There's the 39 under 40.
Yeah, I just moved on the under 39.5 there. I got it at minus 125. A little juicy, but I am on the I'm on the over. I should have said over 39.5 there. So apologies, but yes, I'm on that officially.
I can get a 39. I'm on it.
I got a 39 minus 124.
I got a minus 1. I got 116.
Oh, and by the way, Downs was heard from that drive. He caught a pass there, so Billy chalk one up. That's one. But yes, we are all riding on Josh Downs here, which is very fun. I love a good squad bet here. So shout out.
I'm gonna just take this 39. Okay.
Yeah, you had that.
39. That shit's at 40 on FanDuel. I'm about to take it at FanDuel right now at 40 at plus 100. I would take the 39 shit.
I got the 39.5.
From 45, they ain't no juice. That shit about to hit though. Right?
I was gonna say, yeah, no juice. I'd take the 40. It's worth it.
My 40's not plus money, so I said.
Marley, I find them out here. There's a lot of like franchises, not a lot of mom and pop joints. You got to like really hunt. For
not in Fulshire, no.
Oh no, well, I head over to Katie and down like wherever.
Katie, oh man, you're not.
Dude, that joint is humongous too. I drive up there to the Tasty Buddies food truck. It's like Fry Road. I'm like, oh, Fry Road's like 5 minutes from me, right? It's down.
You're not in none of the good food places,
bro. Fry Road goes to like the airport from Fulshire.
Fry Road goes all the way across the city.
Yeah, it goes. I mean, I think I took Fry Road. I was in like Indiana. I'm like, where the hell? It's humongous. Like. That's what I don't understand down here. Like you see a road and they just go straight. They just like, oh, we got all this concrete down here. Let's just build a road to nowhere. It's literally like Jacob's Ladder.
You gotta understand. So like,
and I've been here 4 years.
You gotta learn 610. You gotta learn. All right, so 610 is a loop, so it goes around.
It goes around. Yep.
Right. So the Beltway is just like 610. It's just further out.
Yeah,
it goes around the city.
Yep.
99 is the same as the Beltway, and 610 it goes around the city, but it's just the furthest out.
Is it really? Is it furthest out of the city?
Yeah, it's just further out. All of them go around the city. and further out, right? And then you got 59 and 45. They go
West,
through
yeah, they're going, they go
city.
through and then head out.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. So once you figure that out, and then figure out like a couple main streets, like Fry Road, you know what I mean? Like
Mason. Those things.
Highway 6. Like
I know those things. I mean, the only place I've been to the airport about, I think I counted like 68 times since I've been down here. I'm always.
I got friends that been here their whole life and only know one side of town. Like you can drop them off on the other side of town in the middle of in the neighborhood. They might get lost.
No, I found my way around. Here's easy because there's nothing around here, right? Where are we going? I'm going down the road to HEB to get food or whatever. But like driving on 10, I know all the way around. I could get up on 99 and go wherever I gotta go.
Look at yeah, man. I'm gonna have to send you some good food spots, but you're just far from all of them.
I get on. I tell people I'm like, the Texas food. I mean, it's good. Listen, the Tex-Mex, the meat's great, but anything else, crap. There's nothing down here besides Tex-Mex and meat.
That's insane.
What else is there?
Comment the barbecue.
What are you?
It's barbecue. It's barbecue meat and Mexican.
Yeah.
But they know Italian food down here, bro.
Fucking what?
I don't know exactly.
It's Louisiana. It's Louisiana food down here.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, I ain't eating no crawfish. I had some.
You don't have to eat. You don't have to eat crawfish. What are you talking about?
That's Louisiana food to me. Actually,
that's one Louisiana dish.
Listen, I like the gumbo. I like the gumbo. The gumbo
is Louisiana to me. Yeah.
What's that place? Papado. They got a bunch
Papados.
I've hit that joint.
Yep.
That's
time
good.
completion here to Jefferson.
Sean Higgs has never met a beignet he hasn't liked. Okay. Come on.
The gator bites at Orleans is pretty good. I can eat the gator bites.
Well, Higgsy, good news. Good news, Higgsy. Nuke Worker says, Sean, if we meet again at Pubblepalooza 4 in March, I'll bring you 3 dozen bagels from Tim Hortons.
Hold on a second. Timmy Ho-Ho's got bagels?
Of course, there's Tim Hortons here. There's some Tim Hortons here.
There's one up on off of 99 over on I think Clay or something up there. I know where it is. So are they any good though?
There you
I'm
go.
from Jersey, Nuke Worker.
They're not the greatest. They're okay.
Exactly. I guess I drive 45 minutes.
We got way better food in Jersey.
Oh, get the hell out of here, bro.
Nah, sure.
You got Mexican and barbecue down here. Billy, you tell him, Billy. Tell him that Jersey.
We got good food in Jersey.
First of all,
for Texas that one time.
I can't speak on Texas. I can only speak on Houston.
That was the best fucking food I'd ever had. I was in like 4 different food comas. I gained about 20 different pounds. I got Texas
barbecue's great.
I'm not gonna lie.
See, Grizz got Texas food. I'm just saying, Houston. If you can Google it, we're top 5 American for food.
You gotta go with somebody that lives in Texas that really knows what the fuck they're going.
Where's the Portuguese down here? There ain't no Portuguese food. There ain't no Portuguese people down here. There's a good
Probably
Portuguese.
can't find too much Portuguese, but I can't speak on that. But I know we got hella Chinese food here.
Oh yeah.
We got, bro. So we got. You just got to get out of Fusher. Fusher and Katy is like one section of many.
I got down here. I weighed
in the suburbs. You're not even getting good Tex-Mex because you're not buying
272. I'm a 307 now. All right, so I found good food. So I'm just saying the meat's good, the Mexican's good, but I need like the pizzas.
You got to come to the city. You got to get out of the suburbs.
I love this Houston culinary chat that we've got going on here, but I will just quickly interject with a third down.
Wolfgang Puck. I'm going to Wolfgang Puck. I like the mom and pop joints there, Ben. That's what I'm talking about. I need a mom and pop joint.
You got to go to Mickey's, get you some good soul food, mom and pop joint.
I follow some guy, King Shad on Instagram. He's out of Houston. He does a lot of reviews. So I go. I just find all those.
Just hashtag Instagram Houston food.
Yeah,
that's it.
No,
I take ventures.
I went with Trey Day. He's always in the chat. When I went down there, he showed me this one food place that we went to. And this is like some quick shit, and that was some of the best food I had down there. I was like, yo, where the fuck are we even at? I was in San Antonio for like a month, and I'd never even seen this part of the town. It was definitely have your car locked door type vibes, but it was some good food.
Vikings punt into the end zone, touchback, and the Colts will take over.
36.5 now the total at the end of the.
I just saw that total go to 36.5. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jimmy's not here to rein in the chat. I get here, so it goes right to the food.
No, and I don't want to rein it in. I want to hear all about this as well. We're still early on in this game. I will ask everyone, 36.5. Is anyone moving again on this live over?
I'm gonna wait, but I might hit it again. I'm gonna wait till halftime.
Okay.
For me to
I'm fucking nervous. We finna get a whole first quarter with no points.
And it's crazy that the Vikings aren't going to cover first quarter.
Too public tonight, man. Too public.
Yeah.
That was it. Interception killed it.
Yeah, agreed. Interception was a murderer there. That's interesting.
Listen, if you're gonna say that about the Vikings not covering, you got to say how Minnesota fumbled going in as well. So it's kind of offsets it.
And that's why I didn't give this game on my play on Jimmy's show today.
That was a good idea there.
You know what my problem's been in? I take picks outside of Jimmy's show. So the last 3 weeks, I've just only done the picks that I give on Jimmy's show, and I've been profitable.
Chase is coming in here, wants to start a fight with me and Marley because that ain't right. Tell this guy North Carolina barbecue is better. Get the fuck out of here.
That's insane. That is insane. Don't even come on, bro.
No.
Come on, bro.
You can't even compare because down here,
I'm gonna say I like Carolina barbecue better than any barbecue personally.
I'm not gonna say North Carolina barbecue not good, bro, but I'm in Texas.
It's
bro.
different. It's a different type of barbecue.
It's like you can't. I feel like even as a man, if you can't barbecue, that's insane to me because I'm from Texas. That's how serious barbecue is.
Bro, I had good food, but I think
Jose, do you barbecue?
Different.
No, I'm not a man. I'm not a man.
It is different, Dave.
I fucking barbecue in the rain, bro. I pull my shit in right by the edge of my garage.
That's what they do down here, like in the driveway.
Bro. That's what we do. It's like football, religion, and barbecue, bro. It's like shit. It's certain shit in football in Texas that, come on, bro. Like Kansas City, North Carolina, they got some good barbecue, but it's not Texas, bro. They don't even have. Do y'all have brisket? Because I know other places don't even do brisket.
That's Texas's big thing.
Like I moved to Vegas. I ate some barbecue one time when I was in Vegas, bro. It was terrible. I never ate barbecue again in Vegas. Tennessee got some good barbecue, but it's not better than Texas.
Elliot Katz wants to fucking chime in and stir the pot.
One blaster says all we have is corn on the cob. That's hilarious.
But the cob is fire.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. I'm glad.
I'm still learning to work like the smoker.
Well,
I got a pit barrel smoker, so I'm still learning to do that.
How to smoke.
Yeah. I got a smoker.
I mean, smoke is easy because you can't burn it, so you can't fuck it up.
What are you talking about, bro? I burned it because I didn't know how my thing opened up enough with the air. This shit was just charred.
It's like the slowest way you can cook it.
It's too hot. It's
exactly.
Yeah, you just have to.
Well, yeah. Well, there's nothing to put in there because I got to put charcoal in there, and I put some chips on top.
So it wasn't a smoker; it was an oven, basically.
Yeah, because the side where there's the little vent, I had too much air.
Yeah, the vent closed.
And turned it into a freaking inferno. The fucking
my stepdad passed when my dad passed.
Yeah,
actually, his barbecue, his little smoker. It's like,
I got a pit barrel.
It's different down here. It's like football, bro. It's different down here, bro.
It is.
We watch film in Little League. That's how different it is down here.
Well, I've got a question here real quick. Someone we haven't heard from, Nuke Worker, is saying Swiss Chalet has the best chicken around. Ask Ghoster. Ghoster, what do you think? The rotisserie chicken just top tier?
It's pretty good. Rotisserie chicken is pretty fire. It sells out really quick too. Like you gotta get your hands on that quickly. Like especially Thanksgiving's coming up, so it's gonna sell out pretty quick.
Boston Market?
Yeah, a lot of people here go to Boston Market down here in Texas for their chicken.
Yeah, I think it sounds like
what you say about Texas chicken? What you say?
I said they go to Boston Market down here in Texas.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got to get away from the people that you're hanging around.
That's a joke. I'm making a joke. I haven't even seen one of them down here.
Bro, the chickens at the store that they rotisserie roast are better than Boston Market. Like Boston Market is garbage.
Bro, look, I grew up here my whole life. I've been to Boston Market 3 times, bro.
I never even went to it.
That is not the chicken place.
That is
trust me. I know about chicken. Trust me. Look at me. Look at my skin tone.
What do you mean? I have no clue.
Trust me. I know about chicken, bro. And Boston Market is not it, bro.
I think I've gone here twice, but that was back in Jersey, though. I didn't go down here.
No,
I can't speak on Boston. I mean, Jersey, but like,
bro,
don't nobody
Boston,
y'all know
bro.
be like, bro, you know what? I'm hungry. I want some chicken. You know what, bro? Let's go to Boston Market. Never, not one time in my life.
Shout out to Joey put me on a place called Dave's Hot Chicken down here.
That was actually
I
pretty
heard
good.
Dave's is good. We just got it. I heard it was good though.
It
Yeah,
is
so
good.
that's some of my fridge. I'm probably gonna munch on a little bit, but that shit, it's good.
What
It's
is
that?
pricey as
Good, yeah.
fuck though.
What's
Yes.
that joint down here? Taco Buena? What is it?
There's
Taco Bueno.
too many fucking Mexican places down
You talking about
here.
here, bro? You talking
Yeah.
about here? Oh man, there's so many Mexican places.
But I'm
bro.
just saying, why would you
Oh,
go to
Taco
like
Cabana? Is that what you're trying to say? Taco
well, that's
Cabana?
one of them too. I seen that Taco Cabana, like Taco Bueno or something. I'm like,
I don't know about Taco Bueno, but it could be like a local spot.
No. Jose has heard of it, so no, it's a real joint.
Oh yeah, it's like it's just a discount.
They do love
Taco
Canes
Bell.
here. Hey, you right, Nasty Nate, but I don't, bro. But they do
What?
love Canes.
Yo, the Canes is good to change. I get it.
Canes is cool.
Raising Canes is good.
Yeah, I
First
like
of all,
Canes.
the sauce is really good,
Not
but you
bad.
can get the Fugazi sauce at Walmart, so you don't have to pay for extra. And it's the same sauce. Number one.
Do you bring sauce to? Please tell me you bring sauce to the restaurant because I know you. Here we go. Look at this. I know.
This is what you don't get, people. This is what you
Oh shit!
that.
Don't ask him about gun rights, okay? That's all I gotta say. We don't want to get political with this.
I got plenty of sauce.
What kind of sauces are in there? What kind of sauces are in there?
Everything.
We've done
Everything
this
you
about
think of.
15 times when Dave
Who
used
said
to
something
do
about
lives.
gun rights? Asking me about gun rights? I believe everybody.
No,
Don't say
no,
the word.
Marley, no,
No,
no, it's right turn,
Oh,
right
all right,
turn,
no gun right talk.
right
All
turn. 2nd and 6, the Vikings have the ball. Oh God, Sam Darnold dumps it out, and they're gonna stop
Crazy
it.
Texas. You see everybody's packing. You're like, God damn, man. They walking around like that shit's like a wallet.
That is facts. 3rd and 6 coming for the Vikings here. Still no points. Good
I
lord.
damn near want to take this 6.5.
Fuck. This is crazy. Still no points here. Both offenses move so well to be.
You got 6.5. I'm seeing 4.5.
I just saw it on the screen.
We're gonna have to
Oh.
seriously consider another bet because we're losing that first over.
Yeah, I'm seeing you right. I'm seeing 4.5. Nah, I'm not making any more bets.
33.5
Like
now.
I said, I'm only sticking to the bets that I give on Jimmy's show on Sundays. And it's been working.
All right, so what do we think here? Has the league caught up with Sam Darnold? There's enough film on him that slows down his offense, and we just jump over to Minnesota.
First down out here. First down
Certainly
Vikes.
starting to seem that way.
I've got bad news for you, Ramon.
Oh,
Holding.
yep.
Will
I see
bring
it
back.
now, Jose.
Oh, come
Holding.
on.
Holding. What the?
Yeah, holding brings back that play. So we've
Just
got
punt it right now. Don't even
Yeah.
go for it. Just fucking punt it.
Well,
Third down punt.
I'm shocked you're saying that about our guy, Dave. That's our guy, Sam Darnold, USC. Come on,
He's
fight
not.
on.
He's not my. People say he's not my president. He's not my guy. Trust me.
Come on, me,
he's overrated.
him, so Mark Sanchez as well. I mean, we've got a history of USC.
You named off two
quarterbacks.
crumb bums.
Boy, we dumped the Eagles and the Jaguars for this.
By the way, a double pass goes for a first down on 3rd and 16. They threw a screen to one
That's
side,
crazy.
and then Jefferson throws it across the field to Aaron Jones for a first down. I think that was Jefferson making that throw at least.
was that?
Yeah, it was.
Yes, Jefferson, takes a step up and just throws it across the field to Aaron Jones, who almost fucked it up.
It wasn't even Sam Darnold. See, told you.
Oh, I gotta wait. Who's a USC fan?
Dave loves him.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah, I went there.
Okay, I got a name for you.
What?
John David Booty.
He was in. You know what's funny is
LSU, Josh David Booty.
John David Booty almost went to a national championship. No one remembers this. UCLA won the last game of the season in 2006. Anyways, he's underappreciated, and he got crammed in between Leinart and Mark
Please tell me
Sanchez.
that
He's picked up
No
that he's
one
running.
remembers
With
him.
it. He might be down. The Colts think they have a touchdown. Rules of flag.
Damn,
I think that is a flag on the tackle. I'm gonna guess that is a flag on the tackle.
We're just
and
getting
this is
some
gonna-
goddamn
Fuck
points.
you,
here.
Jose. Have
That's roughing the passer.
energy, man. That's a touchdown, man. See that total's moving up. That's a touchdown. We're seeing 40s.
That's roughing the passer right here.
Need a touchdown. Touchdown. wasn't called.
Oh, they threw a flag, but no penalty. Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, we're back. Come on.
Defensive
We're
touchdown.
First
back.
touchdown defensive.
That negative shit, man. Leave that shit for
Damn, we could have got 43 and a half.
We had a touchdown. Let's go.
There we go. We got points, boys.
All
Let's
right,
go.
here we go. Here we go.
90 bodied him.
39 and a half.
The game total is back up. It was just 34. Now it's up to 40.
Yeah, jump quick.
It was no penalty. It might have been a crime for some type of violence, but it was no penalty.
I thought it was roughing the passer.
Fuck out of him.
Yeah, I thought they threw the flag immediately after the hit, so I assumed they were going to call that.
He threw him to the
passer.
ground. They could have called that. Not that I'm not complaining about anything. I'm just saying I think they could have called that.
Yeah, I think
Well,
the guy
that's
moved the
beautiful.
ball.
Good,
That,
they didn't. Now, if we can get
Well,
another
I'm glad they
10
didn't.
points
Yeah.
or so in the
When
quarter,
Jefferson scores, and
yeah,
then
better.
that doesn't put it back on pace or anything yet, but makes up for some of
That
those.
helps.
Yeah, we need another touchdown.
What I'm
and a
talking
field
about,
goal or
Smitty. This is a Darnold, I know.
Yes, this is good. This is good. You know, and Dave, obviously those are my quarterbacks because of the Jets, but shout out to
Yeah.
both of them. Shout out
Yeah,
to both of them. I
well,
love them
I'm
both.
sorry.
Damn, Jose, you're a Jets fan?
I was gonna say your
Yeah.
existence. I mean, come on. It's not just the quarterback.
Christ.
yeah, how are you a Jets fan though? Like I'm from Jersey, I'm not even a Jets fan.
Mark Sanchez was a Hispanic quarterback, and I was like, I'm in.
That dude.
Gotcha.
Billy would love that about his Cinco de Mayo and his fucking. What was the thing today? Or yesterday?
No, Day of the Dead is the Mexican.
His,
That was last
fucking
week,
Halloween
guys.
is today. Let's bet. Like this is like his.
Hey, I cashed on the co-main the main event.
I know. It works.
Right, shit. Everyone, remember we was on stream. Everyone was saying Aaron's toes. I said,
Yeah.
man, y'all have no fucking faith at all, man. Fuck, man.
Oh, beautiful. By the way, Rodney M saying he went 5-0 in Cappers contest today. God bless you, Rodney M. Shout out to you.
Woo!
Good job, Rod.
5-0. Good job.
Nice.
Shout out to you. That's $75 right there, Rodney M. If no one else got you there. Shout out to Harbor Acres Cottages if you guys are looking for a lovely place to stay. You know, hey,
I need to ask LJ what was his place today. I
look at
forgot.
this. Oh well, you're just asking about that so you can try to beat him, Marley. We know.
Where is that?
Wonderful. Look
Exactly.
at
That's exactly why I'm asking.
It's beautiful Harbor Acres cottages in beautiful Nova Scotia, a stone's throw away from Maine. It's a beautiful
I
time.
booked the reservation for mid-January. It seemed very, very inexpensive.
The Nunching. I love that. That was good.
Just see, there you go.
I'm
There
just
you go.
surprised. My mind's boggled why that ad read just even happened. But that's great. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, by the way,
I hope it
there
was
were
a
showing-
trade out. That would be great.
Yeah.
We are now, according to our odds on screen, we're at 41.5, guys. So
Okay.
I think we should we're good. We can shut this game down
We
now.
could have got 33 and a half. We're sitting there fucking around. What are we doing, Dave?
He went to
We're sitting here-
33.
Yeah,
It was 33 and a half, and then boom, the fumble.
that's why.
Oh man,
We were
that's
talking
what
about
happens when we're
food.
talking about Portillo's.
Yeah, we're talking about food and shit.
It's
Do we look to take the Jaguars plus 5.5 next week? The way Vikings are playing right now.
No,
Jaguars plus. I wouldn't take the Jaguars for nothing.
Yeah.
I would bet
So weird.
props on the Jaguars before
I
I
would
would
have forgot about that game, 33-0, and they came back to win. They didn't show that picture right there of the last time these guys played 2 years ago. Remember that one? 33-0, and the Vikings came back to win.
Yup. I remember I had Kirk Cousins in fantasy that matchup, and I had Jefferson. I woke up from a nap. Man, they're getting their ass kicked. Wake up. Yo, the Vikings came back and won. I was like, wait, how?
Man, shouts to that boy Kirk Cousins though. Everybody's been shitting on him for years.
Mm-hmm.
While the quarterbacks have gotten worse, he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go get this money." And he's balling out there in Atlanta right now. If I'm trying to make the playoffs,
These veteran quarterbacks are having their way.
Mm-hmm.
Like those young guys still have to learn the defenses.
yeah.
How's Stroud looking? He doesn't look like he was last year.
Whoa. We got offensive line problems. Not too
He'll
much.
be
I'm just
okay,
saying,
bro.
yes, but I'm just saying.
Not too much on CJ. CJ's doing okay.
Your interior's getting crushed.
We got offensive line issues. His two best receivers are hurt.
Yeah, like there's.
I get it.
The coach wants to run the football. They won't let him cook. Like it's not CJ. CJ's not.
Yet it's still we're what 6-3.
You don't like CJ?
Who doesn't like CJ? CJ is
Billy. What we you
No,
just said
I'm
you
saying
like?
CJ's not the problem.
No,
I
I was going to say name 5 better quarterbacks in the league. You probably can. He's a 6. I mean that.
No, CJ Stroud. They're just not letting him cook.
Yeah.
Like running the ball.
Yeah, I just think Nico not having Nico Collins is huge.
Yeah,
huge.
Yeah, he's turning out to be really good.
I took the Lions minus 2.5. It's up to 4.5 now. Remember beginning of the show, I said Lions. It's 4.5 now. It was 2.5. It's 4.5 now.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
Who are they playing again, Higgsy?
They're playing the Texans. It's in Houston.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough for us. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to lay 4.5, but that's what the line is now.
The Lions are minus 4.5.
Yeah, it was 2.5 when I came on the show.
Damn,
I said I took a minus 2.5.
2.5 was a good fucking number.
That's Higgs' specialty, man. The opening numbers.
Opening numbers. I'm going my opening numbers.
Some of the time
was great.
And like you talk about how far the numbers have moved or will move, it's so crazy. Or like you will talk about a play on the opening line show that you're due at halftime, and then you'll see that line by next Sunday, and it's like a completely different market.
Yeah. So that's the one thing I learned from the Low Bagger show back in the day, fucking with Jimmy, is like, don't take. Sometimes I just hate taking the worst of the line, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
you shouldn't.
Like the line jump so bad. Like I'll just stay off of it. You know what I mean? Like,
overvalued though, because like for example, I do a lot of UFC betting, and everyone loves closing line value in UFC, but it's like I want the shit to be right. I want to know the shit's gonna win. I don't want to bet the shit a week out and I'm like half looking at it. Like when you get closer to the time of the event, you have all the information available. It's like you're losing your closing line value, but you're getting more information.
3rd and 1, a run up the middle gets stopped. So they've got 4th and 1-ish to the Vikings.
Go for it.
It looks like they're probably going for it. I expect a pass. But yes, 4th and 1 here coming up here. So I hate to interject all this lovely conversation. 4th and inches incoming here.
This is huge for our action right now.
This is huge for our action. A first down here would be great.
And they just don't push this, man. I'm not even.
Timeout.
Timeout. Yeah.
Back to conversation.
Come on, Kevin.
Let's line up in the pistol like in college on 4th and.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why don't they just run the ball?
Bro, that's crazy, bro. If they do what they're lined up to do, bro, I'm not even trying to watch the rest of this football game. Like for real.
Oh boy! All right.
Doesn't the Vikings coach look like General Zog from the Superman movies?
Yeah.
Go look at that actor, Zod, right? Whatever his name is.
I know who you're talking about.
Look at that actor and then look at him. They look identical.
They do.
General Zod.
By the way, I appreciate all you guys joining me on screen tonight. Even first down there, they just indeed tush pushed. QB sneaked it up the middle.
Good job.
There. So Billy, I hope you're happy.
I need a point for Jordan Hawkins here, Billy. What's going on with this guy? Can I get a point? Or Billy's gone. He's not even in his chair.
But yeah, Billy's sweating out other bets here as well. So God bless him. And shout out to again Justin McKelvey telling me that $4,000 bet on a Hawks team total over, cashed it with like 5 minutes left. So.
Stacks POD Justin McKelvey. Where's he at? Is he in the chat?
I don't know where Justin is actually. I'm sure he's in the chat watching right now here.
Michael Shannon
as well. But he might be joining us here as well. First down and 10 here. Also, Sam Darnold
Action Jackson.
2nd and 1 though. Only a loss of 1 on that.
I got Hawkins over 19.5 points. The guy's got 19. Killing me.
How much time's left?
I'm watching the
4
game.
minutes.
He's on the court.
Okay. Well, that's good.
7 of 18 from the floor. This guy. Come on.
He's had back soreness this whole entire back end of the week. He wasn't even supposed to really play tonight, but Zion ended up missing this game. Through shoot around, but he said he wasn't playing. So Jordan Hawkins basically had to play because they were about to start Boston, and That's the only reason why I didn't take the Hawkins prop. Because he's a little close, so I can't imagine if he's having back soreness and tightness. That's definitely got to affect his shot. Like, remember him at Connecticut? He is not that big of a like. If you saw Jordan Hawkins in person, you wouldn't even think he's a professional basketball player. Like,
he's 6'5". You think, hey, you play ball?
Yeah, but he's though.
Yeah, so is Wemby.
Yeah, but he's also 7'3" playing.
Yeah,
Jordan Hawkins is like a undersized 2 guard playing shooting guard and small forward. Like,
hey, do you guys have a place where you can check if? So I had Cole Kmet for over his receiving yards. He didn't even have. He's not on the box score anywhere, and I didn't watch the game. Is there a place where I can see if he took a snap?
They didn't throw him the ball at Dave. I had him in my.
Did you watch him? Okay, I just want to make sure I was driving, so I didn't watch the game.
So pissed, bro. It was the last thing I had to make was either Jaceki.
That was my favorite play of the day too. It's horrible.
Jaceki, I was pissed. That was one of my favorite plays too.
Arizona gives up tons to tight ends.
Right.
If he did all the math with his average reception stuff, he should have had 40 yards.
That cost me hundreds of dollars, dude.
Yeah.
If the Bears had a real quarterback, maybe he would have had something.
Well, that's why a tight end would even be better, right? I mean, come on.
That's the reason I had Caleb in the lineup, and I was like, damn, I'm going to play Caleb Williams, just Roma Dunze, bro? That's wild.
Hey, what happened? How did he missed the field goal?
53-yard field goal attempt, no good here. Yep, and get it back.
Vikings got problems.
What's it down to? 33.5? Come on.
God damn.
It's locked.
Tried to draw it in there.
Motherfucker.
That's good for us, man. The Colts they won't even be halfway there to the touchdown. You know, Joe's just got to get a couple first downs. Throw it to Josh Downs. It all rhymes. You're all looking at it the wrong way, man. Fuck that field goal. We want 7.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't want points of any kind. I only want specific type of points.
I agree. We want 7.
You wanted that. I wanted that 3.
I did too. I wanted that fucking 3.
About 37.5 total.
Talking about betting the NFL here. 3 points. I mean, fucking, that's like $1 million.
The Vikings are plus money. Yeah, they are, but I'm not confident in them.
I'm not betting the Vikings. The books. I have never seen so many sports books tweet out. The Vikings are our biggest liability. The Vikings are our biggest liability. When they tweet that shit out, they try to convince people to bet the Colts. Meaning, like, they just
took that 6.
Yeah, because I mean, everybody's on there looking to see what the books want. You know what the books need.
Yeah, so it's one of those type of spots of like, it's kind of 50-50. Like, the books didn't do really bad. They didn't do really good today. So that's why I didn't really have like a crazy lean on the Sunday night game because like I just it's been like kind of up and down day, and that's been kind of the weekend for the books. The books haven't really got slapped too much. They won some, they lost some. Like, depends on what market.
We'll see the money line favorites or the favored team has won 12 of 13 today.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I saw yesterday the public cashed out on college football. Like
I remember we were watching the UFC stream, I kept on peeping to my left. I saw Texas A&M was getting that ass whooped by South Carolina.
Yeah, I felt bad for our guy Dabby.
Parlays.
Yeah, I felt bad for our guy Dabby, but A&M Texas is going to be a huge game, and there's still only one loss, so that's going to be fascinating to see that game. I'll tell you that.
Texas plays tomorrow, by the way, in basketball. For the Texas football fans, you might want to flip over that calendar to the college basketball season. Football team might not do it.
Man, Marley, does A&M Texas mean anything to you? That rivalry?
Personally, no. State, I can see it. I can see it. I can understand it, but it's not. Obviously, it's nowhere near Texas, Oklahoma.
By the way, that's not a catch.
I don't care about it, honestly.
Huh?
No, that is absolutely not a catch. Yeah. 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
Hawkins took one shot in the 4th quarter, Billy. One shot. He took one shot.
His back is fucked up.
He made it.
He made it. Look at this.
That's fucked up, Higgs. I'm telling you, because I do a lot of daily fantasy stuff, and I was like, I would play
Josh Downs alert. Sorry, Josh Downs alert. Slant for a first down there. 12 yards ish.
Field though.
He is indeed running off the field now. Yes. God damn it.
It's just like, motherfucker, you just did something, man. Stay out there, motherfucker. You might get this shit back.
Todd Clinton, we went over some college basketball earlier in the show, but I'll give you one of Higgsy's here. He liked Gonzaga -2.5. Said it was one of his favorite plays.
See, but I'm on the opposite end, Higgs. We didn't get too deep into this. I like Baylor's roster this year. I think they're being slept on. I think Gonzaga's a little bit overhyped. Some of Gonzaga's pieces,
Okay, Billy, you've obviously been sleeping for the last 30 years.
I'm just saying. I think Gonzaga's a little bit overhyped. I think one of the better bets in the game.
Yeah, go for it. You're always right, but no way you're gonna.
I'm saying, bro. Opening game, Gonzaga's the team that you bet to win the shitty ass conferences when they get in the tournament and then they play against good teams. When you fake Gonzaga's out of conference. Every time Gonzaga plays out of conference, they look like shit, and I'm looking to fade them all the time. When they played Kentucky last year, everybody thought Kentucky was about to get ran off the fucking doorstep because Calipari had 6 games going into the fucking game or whatever. They went in there and ran Gonzaga off the floor, and then Gonzaga didn't lose a game again until the season was over for him. Like, Gonzaga's out of conference.
I'm on Gonzaga. I'm on Gonzaga today. I'm on Gonzaga tomorrow. I'm on Gonzaga every single day.
I'm gotta ride with my boy Toe, man. Baylor in the over, man. I gotta fade them Gonzaga boys. They're a good roster, but man, like I just don't. They gotta show it to me at a conference. Like, you get them on a neutral site, I'm fading the fuck out.
Another first down, but a flag on the play here is probably going to bring it back.
Yeah.
Colts are driving, though. Quietly as is kept.
3:40 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, we need the 7.
You can't tell me Edgecombe might not be the best player on the court. I mean, you looked at the Bahama national basketball team. They had DeAndre Ayton, Eric Gordon, Buddy Hield, all these players that are looking good in the NBA right now. But it was the 19-year-old kid that's at Baylor that's a freshman this year that was lighting up the scoreboard every game. Like, tell me, man, Baylor's got a good roster. They got the kid Jeremy Roach from Houston last year. He transferred over to Baylor as well. Like,
from Duke.
Boys over there. Like, Gonzaga got a lot of motherfuckers that passing the ball. Their main scorer went over to UConn. He transferred. Like, they gotta prove it to me, man. They gotta prove it to me.
I haven't done no college basketball yet.
Mahoney transferred to UConn. He was like one of their guys last year.
But I like what Billy is saying.
By the way, Jonathan Taylor catches a screen pass but loses like 3 yards there. So prayers to our boy with the Jonathan Taylor receiving yards prop there that we need to go over for him.
Yo, Billy, I'll let you know this, bro. I'm with you on Baylor tomorrow, so I'm ready.
I'm just waiting because that line's just going to go higher.
It's gone.
Baylor in the over.
It's 5 now.
It's 5. I think I might ride too. I kind of like.
Bro, but the Jeremy Roach
fading Baylor out of conference.
I think he's gonna make a big difference for Baylor, though, bro.
Bro, Jeremy Roach is damn near probably the oldest point guard in fucking college basketball.
Yeah, I'm saying his overall defensive mindset in that game is gonna help Baylor just run up.
DraftKings has 5.5.
I like if you can get
at 5.5. I'll take Baylor and come in with a middle. I mean, I got 1 at 2.5, 1 at 5.5. This game.
I think you take the over.
It's good.
Be a lot of points scored in that game.
I see from 156.5. I see a 155 at ESPN bet.
If you want another Josh Downs alert, he got targeted on 2nd and 19, slipped.
I think it was better. You see what the chat's saying. They showed Anthony Richardson and taking that play off. They cut to him on the sidelines, and he was yawning.
Classic.
What was the Aaron Jones passing? What was his receiving yards for Aaron Jones?
I don't know. Aaron Jones, I don't know.
15.5, I think.
He's got 15 now after that.
By the way, third down run goes nowhere, so 4th and 19. Field goal range-ish.
Voodoo asked a really good question. Where does home court rank? I have a system for non-conference that I use, and it's top 25 teams playing non-ranked schools at their crib. is a cash cow. Like just pay top 25 schools going into other schools in non-conference. So like that's like the first month and a half, first 2 months in the season. One of my biggest cashers in non-conference last year was Arkansas going into I think it was Grand Canyon or some shit like that, and it was Grand Canyon's first win over a top 25 team in like 30 years. It was a game. If it's on ESPN and it's a ranked school on the road, play the fuck out of that team. I'm telling you, man. The dogs be barking at the big ass numbers. There's a couple of them tomorrow that like I'm a little bit trepidatious about. Higgs talked about that under in that Howard Kansas game. Everyone loves Kansas. Kansas, you be seeing their players with the fat NIL deals. I ain't see Hunter Dickerson have more chains than fucking, like, what is he doing, rap songs? Like, he had about 7 different chains on in that Kansas preseason scrimmage I watched. Like, they got a lot of shit going on with a lot of money, and it might not all work out in game 1. Like, I'm with Higgs. Like, that, I can see some clanks in the back of the rim in that game. And Howard's never that's like an all-black school. Like, they never run a fucking crazy fast pace. They're going to slow that shit up.
All right. Well, it was a great breakdown. Again, we appreciate any and all college basketball bets that you guys are making or you want to throw out here because all that starts tomorrow. Catch Medicaid Monday tomorrow. They'll be talking about college basketball as well. I'm interested to see what Cab does, and he's going to open his college basketball account for the year next year tomorrow as well. So shout them out if you got them because they're good.
Sure.
By the way, Higgs, I found it very funny that you're just riding all the Florida teams tomorrow, it seems. You love Central, South.
Central, yeah, South and Central Florida tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, but you see how he didn't say UCF, right?
I know, I got UCF. I got Central Florada.
I
Plus
got it.
Yeah. Against your ranked A&M team.
I love what UCF is doing. I'm with that, but they have no inside presence at all. I watched their preseason scrimmage. They got absolutely just demolished in the paint. Like, I'm talking about, like, they're dribbling the ball past half court, post up like it's 1980, throw the ball into the post, one move dunk. Like, UCF's inside presence is, like, against a team like Texas A&M is a big concern for me. I like their guard play, though. DeJour Johnson was, like, a number 1 ranked player in his high school class like 3-4 years ago. Some stuff happened with him personally, and he's over there. And he's over there with his boy, Mikey Williams. They couldn't arrest him for too long. He was about to do 20 years of life, and now he's playing college basketball. So I know he's definitely going to want to shoot the ball.
Matt Gay, by the way, 53-yard field goal. It is up, and
missed.
Oh my
No
God,
good.
he missed
No
it.
good.
Fuck
Wide
me.
left.
Wow.
Oh my God.
He needed those 3 points, though.
Damn. Ain't nobody want to score tonight.
That's crazy. Shit.
No offensive scores so far, only defense.
Pull, honestly.
So, Billy, I may go back to my wagon I had last year for college basketball. And I just know because they had like one of the better 1-3-1 defenses in App State when they're at home on their court.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, they play where are they at? They play Miami, Ohio. I think there's a chance that defensive presence alone is just gonna absolutely just murk up Miami, Ohio. And I'm considering playing the 6.5.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the added board yet on college basketball. The only added board game.
That's not added. That's not an added game. That's 774 in rotation. That's a real game.
Yeah, it's a 6:30.
That's a real game.
That's just because it's on the added board doesn't make it not a real game. It's just not the conference.
I think the other two I like the Temple cover 13.5.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna shoot them out the gym. Personally.
Yeah, Temple's going to be good this year. Yeah, we got a new basketball coach over there.
And then I like Liberty.
I was just talking about that.
Who's
bro.
just talking about Liberty? Yeah.
Liberty against Valpo, bro. Liberty might be. They got some boys on that roster this year. They get a lot of players from Highland.
Yep.
And it's not even like the star player type shit. It's that college basketball type of shit where it's like 4 out of 5 people on the team right now that are on the court can really hit a 3-pointer. So what defensive rotation are you really about to make? Because everybody can shoot. I love those type of teams to bet on in college basketball.
And as a dog money, I'm on St. Louis.
Yeah, that's the best bet of the card tomorrow, really.
I'll mention also as quickly here, Billy. We talked CFL on Thursday. Our guy Slatsy, Montreal guy, he's on the Alouettes, and Jimmy on the Argos. Very interesting.
So St. Louis over Santa Clara tomorrow?
Yeah, I just told you the Billy.
Yeah, they got a new head coach, and he brought their best player with him.
Remember the white boy Kareem Ajuja,
White boy with the goggles
from the goggles, Indiana State. He went over.
Robbie Avila.
Yeah, Robbie Avila. He went over there. Their starting shooting guard went over there. Their head coach went over there. St. Louis is lit this year.
They're about to be a sneaky ass fucking team this year.
That team, I'm telling you, Higgs, by the time that game goes off tomorrow and people see the players that they got on that roster, that line's going to go flip. That's flipping. Wrong team.
By the way, Vikings inside the red zone here. We're at 37.5. Vikings in the red zone. They're finally finding Mr. Jefferson more in this drive here. So 2 receptions for him. But we are danger close for another touchdown. 37.5 the live total. Please, dear God, no turnovers. And for those who have Jefferson props, 3 receptions, 66 yards. 1st and 10 inside the 20 for the Vikings. Run up the middle with Aaron Jones for about 3 yards.
Yo, Big Show, man. You calling me out from earlier, bro?
Oh, man.
Knows what's up. Isaiah Swope last year was the motherfucking man. If you watch the Missouri Valley Conference and watch that shit for 10 minutes, you go see Isaiah Swope and be like, yo, who the fuck is this kid? He should be in the league. Like, why is he playing in college?
That's hilarious.
Oh
All
my
right.
God. Was that a sack? That's a sack.
Was that a sack, Marley?
Yeah, he got sacked.
2nd and 8. Now 3rd and long.
3rd and 21 is what I got.
Jesus. Ooh, Christ. Well, I'm about to see whatever's about to happen. Good Lord.
Guess we're going to hit it again.
Yeah, Sam Darnold runs backwards a little bit and gets sacked by DeForest Buckner. This is very much Jets Sam Darnold here. Not USC Sam Darnold. Those would be interceptions.
You are what you are on the back of your sports card. Don't let 1 year, you are what you are.
Nah, bro. Anybody who plays with Justin Jefferson is probably going to look half decent. Man. Justin Jefferson, no bullshit, is probably like top 3 just actual NFL players in the league.
Yo, Big Scott, I actually got that written down too. I actually do like JMU at home over Ohio.
What's up with JMU though? Like, are they returning the same team? Because their team last year was a bunch of old ass motherfuckers on that team.
I think they lost a couple of them.
It's old as shit.
I know they still got pretty much the same shooting back.
I was gonna say I haven't looked at JMU, but I mean I remember last year when they played Wisconsin, that was like one of the bets of the reason why everybody liked JMU because they're old as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd and 20.
And this is
red zone.
COVID exemption for college basketball too.
Just a little dump off to Jefferson, gets them back to about the 15. Probably going to expect a field goal here.
So one thing I actually heard, and I heard somebody say they might take this as a sneaky money line. People believe with how bad Florida State their football is, a lot of people saying their basketball team ain't any greater either.
I mean, they haven't had a good last few years. Their coach, that the last good moment Florida basketball had was winning the ACC championship.
I call cap because Florida's got that kid from Canada. The kid's like fucking
Florida State.
Oh, I thought you said Florida. I was about to say
Florida State. I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about that tall ass white boy.
Bro, that kid's gonna be nasty, bro. All he has to do is literally put his arm up. I don't know how the fuck Florida got him, but that kid is fucking huge, dude.
Yeah.
Season game, and like he just looks like he looks like Boban Marjanovic playing college basketball. If I can give you a comparison, like he's way too big. Like he's just those shitty teams. He's about to just be like Vladimir Volkan, the kid from FAU. He's gonna do the same shit that he did.
Is it Christian Nitu?
I don't know the kid's name. All I know he's 7'8". He's from Canada.
7'8". Okay, well we got 6'11" there.
Yeah, Gokster's doing the research for Team Canada, obviously.
Florida State. One guy in Florida State, 6'11", Canadian.
No, not Florida State, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Oh, my.
Yeah, the Florida Gators.
Oh my God, they missed the field goal.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm behind, bro. I'm behind.
You're that far behind, or the Colts miss a field goal?
They didn't miss it. You're kidding.
The Colts missed
Oh my god, the Vikings missed a fucking field goal off the post.
Dude, it's a gimme.
Oh
It's
my
a
God,
gimme.
he did!
He misses it off the fucking post.
To the
Holy
right?
fuck.
Oh,
Look,
God, you bum.
the
Oh
Colts.
my god!
I mean, think about the first drive. Colts are driving, shipping up the clock. 2 minutes to get down to the 15-yard line. Fumble. Minnie responds, walks down the field,
This game sucks.
pick in the end zone. Punt, fumble, touchdown, miss field goal, miss field goal, miss field goal.
Crazy.
It's 9 points right there. Fuck.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Nine in the 14 you missed on the fumble at the 15 and a pick in the end zone.
Yeah, 9 being generous. Yeah, that's crazy. All right,
So we're screwed on the total.
we loved it. We loved it at 40, guys. Do we love it at 31.5?
Oh, forget this game, man. This is
God damn it.
Hell to the no.
This game can't get enough. I hope the fucking Vikings can score because we have the Josh Downs props. We're not in a good situation for Josh.
Right.
Yeah, if we can get Josh
Wait.
Downs.
What a
That'd be great.
shame these kicker. It is National Kickers Week after all. No, it's not. It's not, guys. I made that up.
Oh shit!
I made that up. Okay.
I was gonna be like, wow.
I missed that in my research this week because that was the holidays, man.
Nah, I didn't take the seat.
I had that shit on a calendar written the fuck out. Me and Nuke had a deep conversation. Shouts to Nuke Worker. Me and Nuke's conversation about Chad Kelly really helped me the fuck out yesterday.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Nuke Worker. Hope you have a good night, my man.
Yeah, cheers, Nuke.
What a crazy
Take care,
end to
Nuke.
this half here. All right.
Heroes in the chat that really help us out, man. Like just because not everybody, is always on screen doesn't mean they ain't got knowledge, man. Nuke hit me with that shit, man. A couple of words he said, I think you'll be all right there, buddy. And I said, all right, that's what I need to hear.
Well, let me go around the horn here real quick because I know we have some people departing us here at the end of this first half here. So I'm going to start with the man that works tomorrow morning, bright and early, bending some sticks, but at least he's bending them for us here. Mr. Gokster, I appreciate you here joining us. Where can the people find you and what you got going on over there?
Joe, man, I found the lad that you're talking about there, Brizzy. Olivier Rioux, 7'9" out of Quebec.
Bro,
That's quite a mutt. That's a big lad.
7'9". Is
7'9".
that like? Is he like Slender Man? Who the hell is 7'9"?
305 pounds.
Center.
It's a 7'9" freshman out of Quebec. So, wow, look out for him next year or this year.
305. So he actually be 7'9". We weigh the same.
That's insane.
They're happening tomorrow and today, like Monday.
Shit, I'm gonna watch that then. But yeah, man, good seeing you guys. Good luck with the rest of your bets. I got the hockey with Loshak on Tuesdays, and then with my guy here on Wednesdays. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. You guys be good. Good luck with your bets, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes, sir, brother.
Love you,
We'll see you, Gokster. Thank you very much.
He's
Marley.
Tuesday with Loshak. I gotta go see him.
Yes, you do, Higgsy. Marley, I appreciate you for joining us here. You probably have to go watch some film right now and game plan for your dynastic run as a football coach here. So we appreciate you. Where can the people find you at, my man?
Yeah, man, you can find me at Brothers and Bets on Wednesdays, Fridays with LJ on the Raw Word Sports Podcast, and then Sundays right back here with Jimmy.
I got a question for you though, Marley. Will there be
The Vikings might have an opening, Marley. Go ahead.
will there be
What was the question?
coming out with the kiddos? You guys got the championship. Congratulations. Will there be more content coming out now that you don't have to coach as much?
No, I still got 3 weeks. The playoffs just started.
Playoffs. What are you guys?
I'm great, man. I'm sorry.
Technically, it's 9 youth.
All
Technically, but it's just sophomores. But Bridge, dog, we don't stop. So, like, after football, it's track.
Yeah.
7-on-7.
Wrestling.
Nah, we might do boxing, but if I have time. But we don't have time. Like,
we do rugby out here.
It's straight. Like I say, it's straight. Football, track is going, and 7-on-7 is going to take up the rest of spring all the way up until summer.
They don't get that in Jersey, bro. It's they don't do that crap up
Then
there.
it's right back to football. So
They just
I'm trying to squeeze baseball in, but it's tough.
We're like, I think we're number 5 or 6 in 6A, Marley, over here. My son's a center on the team.
At what school?
Fulshire High School.
Fulshire High School? In what?
6A.
In what sport?
Football.
center.
Oh, shit.
Center.
Yeah, they're well, he's not the starter, but they're ranked in the top 10. I think they're 7 or something for 6A.
Really?
Second, 2 straight undefeated seasons, baby.
There's your fun fact of the day, Marley.
There you go.
Anything else? Anything else
There you go.
want to plug before we get you out of here?
Nah, man. Good luck on our plays, man. That's it.
Me and Marley are gonna do a football and bad Texas food show.
No, you guys gotta
Get it, dog.
Marley and Higgs gotta wake up and do a food review video. That would be hilarious. Dude.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that as well. I would like to see that, Higgs. That's got to be your next project here.
Be your social
Definitely.
media manager. I can get you the TikTok going. I got some great ideas. I pitched to you the what does Higgs do?
I gotta roll out a Higgs stock.
Come on, man. Of course, I'm showing Higgs. Of course, you think I'm paying for fucking?
I gotta do one. Yeah. What's that new thing they do around? Like the suspect is a.
Oh yes, I've been
Yeah.
saying that. Yeah, Helga
Yeah.
showed me that, and she's
Hey,
like,
look,
"Oh, we
the
should do
suspect.
this."
Yeah, look at the suspect. The suspect says that Texas barbecue's crap.
Higgsy, before your TikTok food review empire starts up here, where can
You
people
forgot
find
you forgot my OnlyFans, my $+ daddy feet pics on OnlyFans.
Okay, hold on. Now I'm interested, Higgs. Now I'm interested. Please plug it all and let the people know where they can
Nah.
find you.
You know what? I'm gonna open that up, and people think it's really me. I should open a $+ daddy because I think the Earls gave me that name. Tim Earl gave me that name, $+ daddy.
I like that. It's a good porn star name.
Yeah. Well,
Dirk Diggler and the porn star
It's
and the
obviously a
$+
play
daddy.
on the other. There's a capper out there. She's the plus money honey. So this is obviously a twist on it.
yes, that's where it came from that show with Allie.
Allie.
Yes, that's
That's
where he gave
funny.
it from. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get here. Jose, good to see you.
Yeah,
Dave,
beautiful.
the crew, good to see everybody. Good luck at your bets. Hopefully, I know we only downs for a touchdown, but hopefully you took my downs under. At least that looks kind of good.
Go bullshit. Charger.
Yards out
That's it. Bye week. We got a bye week this week. That's how we roll. All right, gentlemen. Good luck to you.
Go Chargers.
Billy, college hoops. You gonna do anything special, Bill? Or what do you'll be on here doing college hoops?
Tomorrow's kind of like an off day-ish for me. So
Off day. Dave, you're talking about fake guys. Here we go. Off day. 150 games. This guy's taking
No,
off.
you mean,
I said in quotation,
Yeah.
day. So off day meaning
This guy.
you might not see my face, but
This
hey,
guy's the Anthony Richardson of pub sports here. I'm taking off.
I definitely have pulled an Anthony Richardson moment. Twice, you can ask Jeff.
All right, fellas. Have a good
Beautiful.
one.
See you, Higgsy. Thank you so much for joining us here. That's a beautiful time here. Now, we've got some questions rolling in from the chat right now. People asking about who should we live bet, et cetera here. I'll just quickly get to these questions here, and we'll get the opinions from everyone here. Our guy, Chris Manicrez, whatever your name is, I'm not being a good reader here today, asking about Taylor's receiving yards. He's at 15, I believe, right now, but he lost some yards, so be careful there. Is there a side that you guys are leaning towards on a live bet right now? Excuse me.
Smart man that likes the Vikings would say the Vikings at plus 108 would be a good number. I'm not betting it, but that is a good number if you like the Vikings.
Yeah, obviously they were 5.5-point favorites before the game there, Chris. So if you like value, I guess that is it there here as well. And it is pretty crazy. They got shut out in this first half. Spenny penny bombs dropping this here as well. Aaron Jones live over 25.5 receiving yards, minus 115 there. Some Sam Darnold dump offs in his future there. Interesting. Our guy, Dave, I haven't heard your sultry voice here in a little bit. Is there anything that you're looking at in this game or any game in
I'm
particular?
handicapping college basketball. No.
Well,
I mean,
right.
I was thinking about hitting the over again, but you know what? I think I'm going to give up on this game. I mean, I know that's, What was the one guy that you just set up 11 yards for Jonathan Taylor? If you're asking a question about a bet like that, you shouldn't be betting that. An in-game. I mean, come on.
That's hilarious.
So, I do agree with Dave, though. This is definitely like we should probably just pull up tomorrow's college basketball.
That's what I'm doing.
Start writing down some notes for tomorrow's games.
Yeah. I like Texas A&M a lot tomorrow.
I was saying this.
I know your angle.
UCF's inside interior is fucking dog shit, bro. They don't have any bigs on that team.
They're weak. And I was hoping you'd go for your angle about they just got blown out and their mother's birthday's tomorrow. And
no, my college football angle is this: when a college football school or team gets upsetted or loses, and their college basketball team plays that opening week, and it's a primetime TV game, you should probably bet on that team. So Texas A&M lost a huge game yesterday. They play tomorrow. I think they bounce back. That's like narrative theory. The percentage of the cap that plays into the cap, Dave, for this game is like maybe 3%. Like, this is all like eye test for me.
And you're on Baylor. Well, obviously, this is the toughest part. This is the toughest week.
I just need Baylor.
You just told me to bet on the basketball team because the football team had a bad game?
That's what I'm saying. That's what he does.
No, it's a huge one, though. That was probably the biggest upset yesterday was Texas A&M losing.
All right, just asking a question.
Yeah. And you're on Baylor, you said.
I lean Baylor.
Yeah, me too. I'm kind of
waiting for that number to go up to see where it is, because my thing is with Gonzaga is they have a lot of good basketball players, but a lot of pass first motherfuckers. Not nobody else but to go out there and go get me 30 or 40. Like that, there's a couple of kids on Baylor that I know that can go get 20 or 30 in this game, like tomorrow. Aiden Mahoney is a huge loss for Gonzaga, man. Aiden Mahoney will be a huge addition for UConn this year. Like, you want to know why UConn didn't like fall too much for their like future odds? Aiden Mahoney's on that team. Aiden Mahoney's a hooper. Like,
they're gonna win another one. You wait and see.
They might win another one next year. They got some good incoming freshmen coming next year. But Aiden Mahoney's that was a big loss for Gonzaga. So like, you have Andrew Nembhard now. You see how Ryan Nembhard plays in the NBA. Pass first, motherfucker. Like, bet his assists. Like, he's a pass first motherfucker. He needs to go out there and go shoot tomorrow. If he can go out there and go shoot tomorrow, if you told me Ryan Nembhard's little brother, Andrew, who's probably better than him, had 25 points, if you just said, Bill, I'll give you the line where the line's at, but I'll tell you one person scores 25 points and it's Andrew Nembhard with 25, Gonzaga's winning that game by blowout. But I just don't see he's not like an aggressive scorer until Gonzaga starts like telling him to like be aggressive. Like, he's run the offense, run the motion, get the pick and roll going, get Ike. Ike's probably going to have to do a lot more this year. Ike was their like rim protector last year, but he's going to have a lot of double doubles for them this year to if Gonzaga is going to do stuff, Ike is going to have a big year this year. He's like 7-foot rim protector, can dunk, can block shots. I would definitely look at his double prop tomorrow.
What book right now has all the dregs?
There's like 100 different teams in college basketball, and don't even have my notes up in front of me. I'm like speaking all straight memory.
Does anyone know where there are lines yet for like Penn NJIT and Columbia, Maryland?
That's Billy School right there.
Well, I'm thinking I want to see the line for the Penn NJIT game because
I was looking at that game. That's so funny, Dave, that you know me so well, because I was looking at that game and that the line didn't come out yet, but damn, do I want to bet an over at NJIT.
I want to bet an over, and I want to bet
you. I got the line on that one, guys. Hate to interrupt, but Penn is favored in that one right now at Bet Online by 5.5. The total 144.
What? 5.5 points for Penn? God damn!
Yeah,
I know they lost some players, but NJIT
moved. It was 4.5.
I swear to God, if you drove past NJIT University, you'd
miss it.
if it was a high school or a college, and the basketball gym. My high school basketball gym that I went to is bigger, like 2 times the size of NJIT's high school of their college gymnasium, if that makes sense. That's how small that school is. And those AAU type environments for the basketball junkies, the reason why we talked about the Pentagon games, those small gyms are overs because those kids get in that AAU mode, boom, cash. It's
sorry I mentioned that. Sorry I mentioned that book there, Billy, Joey.
No, you're fine. We just won't. We just moving on. We're moving on like it didn't happen. We're just keeping moving here. But yes, no, I like the college basketball team.
Dave, that book that I meant, the one book, the Best of Luck book. They're starting to put out all the.
Okay, that I just popped it up. I'm actually in a state where I can only
coming out
use
right now. So there's been some moves already. I'm looking at them. Wow.
Would you guys think about that McNeese? This is probably mid-major game of the day. McNeese State versus South Dakota. What are your guys' thoughts heading into that one? Because McNeese State had a really good year last year, and South Dakota State is usually a good team in these non-con games, and it's a neutral site game, and it's on YouTube. What's the coach's name? Will Wade or something like that? Will Wade usually never gets these primetime games. Are they going to just show up and show out? And how big of a favorite is McNeese really going to be in that game? Because we're seeing 40, not 40, but 20, 30-point lines in their conference games last year, which was ridiculous.
McNeese favored by 5.5, total 144.
I think that's too low.
That's too low.
Yeah, I'm looking up. I'm going to look up McNeese's numbers right now again, but
not technically a neutral site game. It's being played at the Dave's favorite place, the Sanford Pentagon.
The Pentagon is I swear to God, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but look at those non-con overs in the Pentagon. That gym is fucking nutty for overs, dude. It's there's something about that rim that you can just shoot easily on.
By the way, it's a crime that NBC doesn't show us the halftime fourth graders playing against the mascots. I would really like to see the mascots just lay out a fourth grader for one.
That's a classic video that is.
Yeah. A real shame here. Dave, by the way, I think my favorite thing about your cappings is that you dive into these garbage ass NJIT Penn.
That's what value is in college basketball. I swear.
All right, I'm going to tell you right now that South Dakota State McNeese State game at 144 is an over. That's a for sure play for me. It's down. I just looked at these teams last year, and they're not teams that this isn't NIL. These are teams that stay together, that play together. That from one year to another, these big top schools, their programs will change overnight, completely different from a defense to an offense. But at these schools, change takes a long time. So when you're good, when you're scoring points, when 1 year you're an over team, it's going to take a lot of years to shift off the other way.
That's what a lot of the teams that we've been talking about are teams that either are returning players or small schools that got NIL money, St. Louis, they got NIL money, and they said, fuck it, we're spending the bag on the basketball team.
Might as well. First down, by the way, goes for 15-ish, 16-ish yards for Justin. I want to call him Jordan Jefferson every single time, but Justin Jefferson with the first down there. Shout out to Jordan as well.
One game I thought was a little bit too high. I want to see who's returning for them. It said,
go ahead.
Why the fuck is Moorhead 20.5-point underdogs versus Louisville? Louisville 20.5-point favorites in any basketball game? I know they got a lot better from last year to this year, but I mean, how much is that all going to 20.5 points in the – when have you seen Louisville favor 20.5 points in the last 2 years?
Yeah, and it being a good bet especially. Yeah, they've been horrible. I saw Kongs earlier saying that Louisville was supposed to be better, but he has his Louisville hat on as he's saying that, I'm sure. Shout out to you, Kongs, wherever you are.
But man,
you mean Louisville?
Louisville.
Yeah. Has anyone ever been there? I have.
I have not.
I went to the Louisville Slugger factory.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, shout out to that big-ass bat.
Hawkins in the reception down here to the 26, and Minnesota's on the move again. Bryce, a missed field goal opportunity.
Hold on. We're not dead yet, lads. We're not dead yet.
We need some quick action if we're going to get anywhere near.
We need scoring to live bet the game. The reason why we haven't been able to live bet the game is because the odds are basically what they were pre-flop.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that is why we are talking college basketball as well. Shout out to you, Mel, who's been in Louisville as well. Nice to see you around here. Oh, and there's a flag. Offsides, 5 yards for Minnesota. Their first and 5 incoming. So there we go.
I want to see if I can circle another game.
Dave, I also love that you just know all of the California teams like the back of your hands. All of your
Dave is the California.
Well, you want to tell? There's someone else on screen that blew me away. Talk to Mr. Your brother from another mother, the other Ramon.
Ramon used to do high school.
He knows high school teams,
bro. Kids that are in college right now, Ramon used to report on.
I mean, if I needed a high school football game cap, there's only one guy I'm calling.
There's only here the go-to.
High school reviews, like Ramon's deep in that shit.
There are handicappers that run indexes for. Have you? I've never clicked on the tab, but I noticed Massey has a tab for high school sports.
Ramon, did you see?
Massey pretty good. There's another computer that runs some projections. So there's a little. I kind of run the Massey projections against the other computer a little bit too to come up with when I because you can't really just follow all the teams. So you use the ratings a little bit, but.
Yeah.
Do you bet on high school games? Because I see that there's lines for them now.
No, it's funny. I actually gave out a game on one of the shows. I think maybe I was in the chat last week, but number 1 was playing number 2 out here. And it was Mission Viejo. And I said, go ahead and lay 11 points here with Mission Viejo against St. John Bosco. And they 47-15 or something like that.
I know those schools. I know St. John Bosco. Mission Viejo, fucking
for the Mission Viejo is number 1 in the country right now.
For the top 30 schools in the country, they're offering betting lines for them now.
Mission Viejo's number 1. I'm down the freeway from Mission Viejo right now. It's on the freeway if you ever drive by it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they beat Bishop Gorman out here. Now that I'm in Las Vegas,
huge
good program, but Mission Viejo beat them early in the season before conference play, and then the big game against Bosco last week. So Mission Viejo, the playoff pairings just came out today. I haven't even had a chance to look at them yet.
Sam Darnold, you fucking bum. God damn it, man. Why are you throwing the fucking munt, dude? That's like probably the most unathletic player that they have their whole entire
Well, that's
why he was open, bro.
Him or the kicker.
Guy. It's like we're running unathletic guy post routes now. Like, come on, man. You got Addison, you got Naylor, you got Jefferson, you got Hawkinson, and we're throwing red zone targets to Munt. Like that's
Johnny Munt.
That's the reason why you
Is that his name? That's not his name.
That's his
Johnny
name.
Munt. Yeah.
It's Manot. It's not. It's Munt.
Apparently.
M-U-N-D-T.
So not only is it a joke, is the whoever created his parents are stupid. M-U-N-O-T is
you throw the ball to a good fucking player. First and goal.
Oh, it's a D. Is it a D?
First and goal.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was an O.
Yes, a Munt. That's what they said. And first and goal.
I'm not dissing him, but it's just like, bro, you got Justin
Johnny Mund from Howard.
You got Addison. You got Hawkinson. We're throwing the Munt. Come on, like I know he's a good player.
You're saying really what the Vikings fans are saying right now. I mean, you got these targets. Why are we having so much trouble getting the ball to them?
It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
No one's really blaming Darnold. It's all falling on KOC right now.
And look what happened when you
Addison.
Jordan Addison in the back of the end zone touchdown. Let's go. This over's not.
We're alive. We're alive.
We're alive. Throw the ball to good players. Good players make good plays. This is
all right. Here we come. 14 is the total. We have 40. Actually, 39.5 is what I have.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Let's just get to 40.
It's 33.5 right now. Is it a sign? Or now it's 34. Fuck it. I'm not doing that.
Bro, that was a terrible ball. You see how bad Sam Darnold threw that pass, and he said, fuck it. This is the one red zone attempt I'm getting today. Catch. Like, that was can we highlight and run that back of how bad of a pass Sam Darnold just threw to a wide open post route. Like, he got lucky as fuck. Dude just dove.
Like you're on NBC. Come run it back.
Fucking ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Shout out to Higgs, by the way, who mentioned Jacksonville plus 5.5 earlier against Minnesota next week. I mean, Jesus. I don't want to bet the Jaguars, but like, good Lord.
I'm not betting the Jaguars.
Hey,
Twice
we
today when
need
the ball was like deflected up and the player was just like on the ground and they end up catching the ball again after it was tipped. A couple of crazy.
Oh, that was Rico Dowell, right?
Yeah, right. Wasn't that something? There was 2 of them like that today. I'm trying to remember the other one here. You know, getting caught up like Billy here. I'm watching the MLS playoffs, trying to find.
What are you watching right now? What are you
I'm interested again. We got some scoring here. 7-all.
Oh man, what game are you watching, Ramon?
Well, right now it's halftime. Vancouver on top of LAFC, 2-0.
They changed the MLS playoffs this year as well. Those first round, or I guess these games are best of 3, but not aggregate score. Best of 3, just games. So,
bro, what the fuck are we playing European rules for with MLS? Like, ridiculous.
Well,
make 3 changes. Hit me up at Getting Bills. Make 3 changes. I swear to God, people will watch MLS soccer.
Don Garber, hit up at Getting Bills _ if you want to save your league.
If you want a quick idea, don't steal this from me. You know how like they have like the streakers in baseball games? What happened?
Sure.
One moment in every MLS game, just Nagy girl just ran on the field.
You know, hold on, and obviously it has to be televised on Apple TV for the viewers at home, right, Billy?
That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
That now you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, this random Mega girl runs across the screen. What the fuck? Why does this happen in every MLS game? That becomes a social media clip. Then people start like, "Well, fuck it, I'm going to start watching MLS if naked girls are running across it once a game." And then boom, you put Lionel Messi in there. Oh man, they should just hit me up, man. It's not. A bunch of views.
Billy Briz, MLS commissioner.
Yeah, Don Garber, watch out. Billy Briz is coming for your neck.
And it's close to my heart to the point where, like, I used to have bed sheets when I was a kid of the MLS and stuff like that. I was a big MLS believer when they first came out.
Shout out to the Philadelphia Union as well.
All
right.
One today was Seattle. They advanced by winning 7-6 in penalty kicks.
Did you hear about the story before, Jose, about the Union guy that showed up at the game with the other team jersey at the cheesesteak place and they in the death?
I did not know that.
Dude died. They beat him up so bad they beat him to death. Like
fucking it just because of a MLS team jersey.
That's how deep we are around here with the MLS, like those soccer junkies.
You kill people over it? I'm not coming over there.
Fuck yeah, Dave. We run deep.
Drip Skylark in the chat talking about that catch. Man, Addison has some hands. God,
that's a crazy catch.
Throw it anywhere
Insane throw and catch by Darnold. That was a terrible throw.
It was a bad throw.
He was wide open. He could have just easily
he could have just had a nice straight boom.
Like, what the fuck was he doing? He was
rolling. Okay.
You know what it was? He got sacked a couple of times. It would quarterbacks start getting sacked, like in the video games and stuff. Like if your quarterback gets sacked, they start doing the rattle thing. It probably happens like that in real life. Not as drastic where the control, but I would imagine you see 300-pound black guy come at you. You'd be throwing the ball like that too.
First down goes for a first down, I should say. Doolin, whoever that is, catches and runs here. 1st and 10. We are still praying for some Josh Downs on this drive here.
Oh, Big Show, my book didn't let me have you take it because I couldn't play any defensive sacks on my book.
You
nailed it on the head.
It was on books we're not allowed to name. They don't get those on the big name books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes you have to dig deep for those markets. I'll tell you that. Flacco had all fucking day to throw there, and he completes a pass. It was it looked like it was going to be a Jonathan Taylor ball, but luckily another receiver right there. I think that was Pierce right there. And speaking of it, Spenny, I looked down, Cash Alec Pierce over 22.5.
Hey,
bombs. I was gonna say if it wasn't gonna be Dallas, it's gonna have to be Pierce.
But we need some downs here. Shout out to Philly Eagle Flyers saying a parlay for tomorrow. Fulham, both teams to score. Celta Vigo, both teams to score. And Empoli, under 2.5 there. And Tripolis, whoever that is, under 2.5. Good luck, Philly Eagle Flyer there. Brian Smith wants a Joe Flacco legacy game. I'll tell you that.
This year, bro. That was last year. Some of the shit that he was doing for the Browns last year was some of the is this outrageous. Joe Flacco, or do they need to drug test him, or is this a Joe Flacco clone? I don't even think this is really Joe Flacco. I really don't. I think he got or something. He's from South Jersey, man. For anybody that knows Joe Flacco's family down here in South Jersey, a lot of weird fucking stories, man, about that family. So I swear to God,
his family.
I have a lot of weird stories about that family. Like his cousin or brother, whatever the fuck it is, little Flacco was like the quarterback. That kid was fucking weirdo, man. I met him at a party one time, and I was asking him questions, and he was on drug and shit. I was like, yeah, the kid's a fucking weirdo.
That's hilarious. First down and 20. They blitz, do the Vikings, and it's an incompletion in the direction of Josh Downs.
Delaware's having a great season this year, too. Only one loss.
Shout out to the Blue Hens. The old Blue Hens. Yeah, Elena Deladons went to Delaware as well, right?
Yeah, but Flacco's from Haddonfield. Haddonfield's from my house.
All right, second and 20. Joe Flacco back. He throws over the middle. Complete. Michael Pittman decided to finally participate in today's game.
He's on the board.
Third and 6-ish, 5-ish. Incoming. Another big play here for our over. And according to the announcers, Joe Flacco is starting to feel himself and settle down here. So watch out, guys.
Aren't we all?
Watch the fuck out. We are on the way with this.
You're watching here. Joe Flacco feel himself.
Okay. Hey, I mean, love yourself, you guys. I mean, if you try
no one else is going to love you, you know?
Yeah, I respect it. All right, 3rd and 6 incoming here. They blitz again. Flacco, he steps, he rolls, he throws it into the body, basically, of a lineman.
This is a song. What's the I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Who is that guy?
That's Miley Cyrus.
The best of clips.
I thought that's Miley Cyrus. I thought it was that other fucking guy from Hawaii.
That is Miley Cyrus, basically remixing Bruno Mars. Yes,
I'm a huge Miley Cyrus.
So it was Bruno Mars. See.
Yes, Bruno Mars originally, and then Miley Cyrus.
I was doing Miley Cyrus there.
By the way, 4th and 6, they're going for it here on 4th and 6 here. They lined up. Nothing, no play. They try to draw them off sides. False start, or excuse me, delay game, and we're punting.
I'm a big Miley Cyrus fan. Not saying I personally listen to her music. But, depending on the women that you like, you got to listen to their music. That is one of the
skinny chicks that sound like men. I'm
in. I'm totally in.
You're in. Okay. Hey, I was just asking a question. There was no sort of
innuendo. James fucking 300-pound women and shit like that. But, I would applaud to her brunette every once in a while.
I wasn't saying. I know there was a little voice inflection there, but to each their own. You know what I
mean?
Oh, man. By the way,
Little Baby's album, and she'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
I think she's all right. Her talent, musically, she's all right. I'm not attracted to her that much, but
Bunt goes into the end zone.
Looks more.
Your elbows are a little pointy.
elbows. That's what you're thinking about?
Okay. I don't want to get this misunderstood. This isn't like, oh, you could never get. I couldn't. I mean, she's objectively to other people. She's just not my cup of tea. If I'm choosing a celebrity to be like,
yeah,
that's my point.
No, I wouldn't do that either. I have too many Colombian cam model girlfriends to be worried about that.
I know that joke because they all say they're in the U.S. and there's some. Anyway, I'm not going to even know how I tell you how I know this, but I know.
You got
to live, vicariously through Cheeseburger Jesus. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, let me know.
Oh man, what a game!
You're all googling it up right now.
No. I just got a message.
Hey, we could. How about Peanut the squirrel? Let's have a moment of silence.
I kept getting fed that on Twitter. Probably, I keep getting fed that story. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about this squirrel and raccoon.
Hey, the feed says right on the thing, for you, Jose, for you.
I know. It's just, they try. They definitely try, Ramon. They definitely try.
Ooh, we might get a little backdoor here. All right.
Oh, maybe you did find the site. What?
What is that? Like in some like 2 girls 1 cup type of realm? Because if that
really, please. I'm a man of dignity.
Like, 2 girls 1 cup. Be like, whoa, what the?
No, we are not about that.
Big Show's right. Ramon's on fire today, guys. We're just in the presence of greatness right now. We just have to step back and let the man cook.
I mean, this game is 7-7.
But these are the best games when we get Ramon cooking comfortable and just.
Maybe I should. Dave, the other night I drank on the air. I was
bro.
What?
Wow. It was.
We were fucking drinking Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I forgot to load up here today a little bit.
I can't believe that.
Yeah. Didn't have enough scoring though, and there wasn't enough toasting to toast me. I think is what happened. But it was really, I bought some some tequila drink and made a kind of a softy margarita. But I haven't been. I don't think I drank in 5 years, so I was kind of scared. I was putting the cup up to my mouth and my hand was shaking.
You don't feel like you start zoning out when you start drinking on stream, where like you have so many screens in front of you, you're like, whoa, like.
I agree with that, Billy. First down dump off to the tight end there, and it's not Hawkinson for the Vikings. Goes for a first down now. So 1st and 10 again, close-ish to the 50. Another play action for Sam Darnold, but throws it out of bounds. And there's a flag, of course. You know what? I will say this. The NFL, thank you for not – this game is a shit game to begin with, but thank you for not making flags make this game worse.
We have
Remember, Jose, like I said, kind of the beginning there, this was supposed to be – and I don't know if you thought the game would be better than this because it was 22-0 at one point, but it was supposed to be the Eagles and the Jaguars this game. Jaguars kind of came back a little bit. I think we thought,
It was a hell of a game.
Yeah, they Jaguars did kind of I was saying that on the PSR. They kind of described the game as it went, right? I mean, a little backdoor action down there, Billy. But
that game was lit. Saquon Barkley had this one play, right?
Oh my God.
Hurdles the first guy. So pussy, and then hops in the other way. He is backwards. Looks at the guy, says, "You know what? Over you too, motherfucker. Over you." I have never seen that shit outside of Madden of somebody hop over another person backwards. I said, yo, Saquon's on some shit. He is on some shit. He's trying to make up for the Philly fans for that drop catch. Who the fuck is jumping backwards doing 360 hurdles, bro? That is some Madden shit. I said Saquon is feeling himself. He must be getting some good shit going at the crib because I haven't seen Saquon move like this since Penn State. I swear to God.
2nd down and 7 goes for first down. Sam Darnold runs for a little bit there. I was shocked that Barkley played too. Now I'm excited to see other people are going to try to do that now, and they're just going to get a helmet.
Yeah, they're going to get
Fucking
demolished.
smack.
Yeah, a helmet straight in the ass. That's what's going to
Valkyrie
happen.
Goal coming back here and tying the Oilers here 2-2.
Ooh.
I forgot the NHL exists.
I've lost too much money on the Oilers.
Yeah, we got the Battle of Alberta over here. We'll put on a better TV here now that these games are ending.
First
nice
and 10
catch. Nice
outside
grab
for Aaron
there.
Jones.
Wow. He got that thing right off the turf there, Jose.
Yeah, Aaron Jones, and we saw our guy Spenny Penny Bombs live bet over 25.5 yards, receiving yards for Aaron during halftime.
I wonder what's happening to him. Spenny must be getting some. Did you send him the leg, or you must be getting some food?
I did not, because I assumed Spenny was on screen all weekend this weekend doing the horses.
I was gonna say you must be getting some food tag or something. You know?
Yeah.
You just laid up in the bed, and
He's recovering from the horses, I assume, and or maybe jumping a fence or two. Who knows? But I'm excited to hopefully see Spenny in Pubblepalooza this year as well. Pubblepalooza 4, going to be a lot of fun, and I hope to see you there, Spenny. 2nd and 2 run up the middle goes for nothing. 3rd and 2 incoming.
So we just moved the ball about 30 yards, 40 yards down the field via passing, and we're just gonna run it. But the last 2 play actions that we just ran just didn't work. Like, come on, man.
I don't know.
Working.
Is that the punter? I was about to say, it looks like we have a kicker. Oh, no, it's the kicker, Will Reichert.
Yeah, he had to go into the medical tent, Jose. He's not, you missed 2,
hamstring.
you start looking for excuses.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting work done on his hamstring. So I would not be surprised if.
Thank you, Jesus. Justin Jefferson. You go to all the good players and they make good plays. Stop
What happened?
These random ass fucking
pass to Jefferson down to the 1.
Yep, deep. He just ran right by his corner and caught it there inside the 3-yard line.
They're gonna tease us and make us think we have a chance at something.
God damn, Dave fucking negative Dave over here trying to make us feel bad about ours. We've got life, Dave.
It's over. The bet's over. Okay, it's been over.
We've got life. Second
over. We're just more seeing, can we get some scoring here so we can get a live?
So touchdown, they have ran the ball in, ran the ball on first down. They didn't get in 2nd and goal. There was a little kerfuffle in that as well. Aaron Jones seemed nonplussed about his tackle there. So 2nd and goal.
No, bro. Joe Flacco looks way too relaxed, bro. Like, he looks like he's at fucking.
I don't know why NBC or whoever the fuck.
Hand up, chilling like this.
Yeah, and NBC just keeps showing us goddamn videos of fucking Anthony Richardson as well. They just keep showing
that
us.
makes no sense, right, Jose? We're hearing them drive. Minnesota's down to the 2-yard line. Let's cut away to Anthony Richardson, see how bored he looks.
Timeout Minnesota in the 3rd quarter here. That's not a good one. 30-second timeout.
We want downs. We need the Vikings to score so the fucking Colts can stop.
See, it's a 34.5, bro. This is ridiculous.
Let's get us a score here, Dave.
No, now it's gonna make me watch the game again. I wasn't even watching it, and now
let's get us a score here. All we need is 20 points from each team.
Joe Flacco's filthy rich. He couldn't care less who wins this game. That's facts, though, Doug Wise. He
True.
He does get a bonus every time he starts. Does not even win bonuses, but every time he starts, he gets like
Jose
100,000.
In the history of the NFL, there's never been a guy that shined. Was a flash in the pan at the right time. Was that 1 year, right when his contract went up, and then he got paid, and he's still a bum. I don't care what you're gonna say.
Joe Flacco plays football now for like actually the love of the game. He could give 2 shits less if he made $1 or $100 tomorrow. Like his bank account's looking good. Like
second down, jet sweep to Aaron Jones goes nowhere, loses like 2-3 yards.
Oh boy, what are they doing?
It's called
Mine's
throw
on
the
the
damn
side.
ball.
Give the ball to good players, and they make good plays, Ramon. Aaron Jones ain't that good. Let's be
What do you mean it didn't go nowhere? It went backwards.
Yeah. Lost a few yards there.
Yeah.
3rd and goal from
Jones has
about
lost
the
his,
7-yard line.
You have somebody named Justin Jefferson.
He's back.
Bro, this
3rd,
is so crazy.
throws it outside,
Give the ball to good
touchdown.
players, they make good plays.
Naylor with the touchdown.
Like, come on, man.
Jalen Naylor touchdown
Hey.
there.
Not fucking rocket science, bro. God damn. You just move the ball down the field via passing. Your running is not working at all. You have 3 great wide receivers. Just pass the ball.
Well,
right, well.
Sam Darnold took his hammer out and hit the nailer right on the head there.
No,
Shout out to Jalen Naylor there. Touchdown 14-2.
I need
Yep.
this wig. I need this over, man. 'Cause I didn't really want to bet anything because I don't really like this game, but I like the daily fantasy basketball slate. But Jose texted me, we were doing the Sunday night football game, and I said, God damn it, I guess I am. And now
That's how it happens. Now we're just all ruined. Now this drive is huge for Josh Downs.
huge for Josh Downs. We need all the Vikings scoring.
Yeah, we need the Josh Downs stock to go on the rise.
I told Joey I was dead before the stream started. I was
Yeah.
tired from yesterday.
Now you're
Yesterday,
back.
I get dragged.
Brother, those fights were so the fights were in hindsight so shitty. But like in the moment, it didn't feel that bad. The best fight though was Aaron Blanchfield, dude.
It was.
Aaron turned that shit up in the 4th round. She went ghetto Jersey style.
Well, pulled the hair back and said, "All right, bet."
Stop. Like everybody was like, whoa. Like when she came out in that 5th round, she just went. It was just going. I was like, wow, let's go. Let's get it. Gerardo said he cashed Addison touchdown, 3rd quarter over 10.5, and Justin Jefferson touchdown pending plus 185.
all right. I mean, you get these offensive props on a game like this. Great job, guys.
Yeah.
Justin
Fuck, yeah.
Jefferson has 137 yards. The Colts have 128 yards.
Damn.
Tells you everything you need to know.
Oh man, this has been a very interesting game to say the least, gentlemen. Not even for the offensive performances here, but just the turnovers and feeling like we're about to get all these scores and missed field goals. Like, good Lord.
So what are we doing here? Are we going Joe Flacco over 188 passing yard or Joe Flacco to have a pick plus 194? One of those two are about to hit.
I think the pick's going to happen because sooner or later they're going to keep going down, and then they're going to have to keep forcing the ball.
The thing that scares me is Joe doesn't take a lot of risk.
Right. You want it's almost like you start to get the feeling that you want Joe Flacco to come in when maybe Anthony Richardson has been knocked out of the game, and that's a better thing than Joe Flacco starting the game.
Yeah, I agree, Ramon. I think they should just let Anthony Richardson go out there, do whatever the hell he
Hey, a break, timeout. I got
What up? I'm tired.
I'm tired.
There's no way Anthony Richardson would ever play 16 weeks throughout an NFL season.
Nope.
He would never stay healthy. So it's like, just let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He's going to get hurt anyway. You might just win some games with him out there. Joe Flacco is just going to get you the 500.
I go back and forth on it just because, like, again, Anthony Richardson has played like fucking 10 football games in his entire life.
Bro, what are you going to do? Like, there's no G League.
Nope.
The Canadian Football League is running the same exact time as the NFL. There's no development for Anthony.
Back when I was a kid, the college guy just stayed on the bench and learned a couple of years, kind of like Jordan Love just did. And he looks pretty good a lot of the times.
But no bullshit, Ramon. Anthony Richardson's trending towards the first player ever to be NFL starter 1 year and then an XFL starter in the same year and then start in the NFL again this same year. Like, that's the trending on right now. Like, he's about to go to the XFL and probably ball out in the XFL and come back to the NFL. Like
It would be nice.
Go to.
They got a little bit of a a little bit, not college now, but Matt Bradley. You remember my guy, Matt Bradley? He's retiring from basketball. Probably just was, looked like he had pro prospect in him, but I just see a tweet here right now coming out. Matt Bradley retiring. Thought he might have a shot here to be a professional, maybe even overseas, but I guess not good enough.
2nd and 9, play action, dump off to Jonathan Taylor for about 6 yards. There, so more receiving yards. Excuse me, more receiving yards for Johnny.
Blasted. It's not about the accuracy; it's about the legs. He thinks in his head that he's really fast, but in reality, he's not fast at all.
No.
But he makes really wild plays. Like if you just had a compilation of Anthony Richardson's highlights of his good plays and his bad plays, you wouldn't even know if it's the same player.
Oh, shit. I would have given it out. I just hit the Colts to score 13.5 team total over, and it just went to 14.5.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Fucking sorry.
Yeah, it was completion out here to midfield. We've got a Josh. We've got Downs here.
We do indeed have Downs, Ramon.
We see it Downs on the radar.
Top.
I wanted to,
Downs.
No, I can't even say anything about it. So that's all I got. Just laugh is all you got.
45 yards.
Yeah.
Which
Shall
one?
I say Indiana Downs? Does anybody follow her?
Down screen pass.
Yep.
Down.
Another 10 yards, 11 yards for Downs.
Go down. Come on, baby.
What are we at receiving or receptions now? Billy, is that 5?
No, that's 4. Come on.
That is 4.
Is that only 4?
4 receptions for Downs here. A Josh Downs jersey might need to be purchased here tonight.
Oh, it's going Downs.
Whoa.
Run up the middle on 1st and 10 goes nowhere. Trey Sermon.
Let's win the fucking bet first before we start talking about jerseys.
Good point. Thank you, Swigs, for the stat update there as well.
Oh,
Appreciate you.
This DFS lineup's moving on up. I got Jefferson, Darnold, Jones, Downs, and Mo Alley Cox, who's been absolutely MIA blocking tonight. Or no, he's just been blocking. He can't really run any routes. The Vikings been.
Well, put your 4s up because the 4th quarter, or I guess, has arrived. 3rd quarter ends here, 14-7. Very interesting game here. Ice Viking, good point. You're having more fun if you have Downs right now. In your fantasy lineup, I'm sure you're having a great time, Ice Viking. I'm sure that's what he was referring to, right, guys?
This has been kind of like the best bet on the stream because this has been a wild ride. I thought we were coming in all excited. Nobody talked before the stream. We all had Josh Downs. We looked at what was the most popular bet, Josh Downs. And then we started off the game, and it was so down. And now it's coming back up. And he's gotten a couple of first downs. And hopefully 2 catches. Can we get another screen pass?
Yeah, 2 catches. That last one gets us in the end zone. We're all happy here. This stream was mission accomplished.
That is the way it's going to happen. We're going to get one more catch. It's going to be a little screen pass.
35 now.
We're going to get inside the red zone. Jonathan Taylor's going to rush it on the first 2 plays because the Colts are fucking idiots. And he's going to go backwards. And then they're going to have to throw it on the 3rd down. And it's going to go to Josh Downs. And they're going to be like, wow.
Well, watch them score real quick right here and jump up to like 38.5 or some shit. And we're sitting there.
There goes down the Vikings. That's the
I don't like this at all.
I'm just wondering why Tyler Goodson keeps getting in the game.
Oh, my God.
Former Iowa. Come on. Yeah, you got to put Iowa man in the game sometimes.
I hear you, but what?
Yeah, all they have is corn on the cob, but apparently it's really good.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Free corn is where it's at. You got to pull up the Texas.
Oh, elote? No, you know nothing on Southern California is elote. Get the fuck out of here. They have guys with carts that do the shave ice, and shave ice is a big block of ice, and they go like this.
Yeah,
and get a cup of it.
Is that water ice?
Yeah, no, I do not like any kind of ice cream in my shaved ice. I just want shaved ice.
They put the custard in it and shit.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't like. I tell them no custard. I want the shaved ice.
No cream.
I don't want that.
No cream, Guzzler.
No cream.
Water ice.
That's
hilarious.
Yeah, Dave's like, put all the cream in there for me. there.
No, I don't want
in the
that.
chat.
I
He's
want
watching
the corn.
Calgary Edmonton game and
Yeah,
the goal by
back there.
the Oilers take the 3-2 lead there. Todd's watching his game.
Oh man! By the way, this graphic we're doing right now with all these fucking horses and the quarterbacks is just ridiculous.
Andrew Luck's a white horse.
Yeah, that's what
Why wouldn't he be?
Downs.
A stallion.
Indiana Downs.
Breeders'
All right.
was yesterday.
Carson Wentz is not a stallion. He's not a stud. He's a fucking.
He's a quarter horse.
He was a colt. He was a colt.
Jose, who won the Breeders' Cup?
Now I get it.
Sierra Leone was the winner of the Breeders' Cup. It took me a second to get there. Jimmy told me about it yesterday.
Wrong person promoted.
Oh, sorry.
Was that because I forgot?
Well, by the way, if you call him Ramon, it's technically correct.
Well, yeah, that Dave, you've got me used to people calling me Ramon on stream, so I answer now.
Yeah, there you go.
Jose would have used his, but if it wasn't for me already.
What was
you named him? You're his father?
What was the odds of the horse? Was it like a popular horse? Like, what's the synopsis?
Sierra Leone wasn't the favorite, but I think Sierra Leone, ran in the Kentucky Derby, ran really well in the Kentucky Derby. So to win this race, for Sierra Leone, that was a pretty big deal. Was not the favorite in the race, but kind of was a fan favorite.
Stream, G was talking about these crazy stats about Kentucky Derby horses.
15-yard penalty.
It was Kentucky Downs. There's a racetrack called Kentucky Downs, and it's a really weird. You don't see this in America, but the turf track. It kind of is hilly a little bit. As you run down, there's like bobs and weaves just a tiny bit, and those types of horses have not cashed. They were, I think, 0 for 83 coming in.
It's like an English thing, isn't it, or an Irish thing? Don't they have?
Yeah, but, and it's a really unique track here. There's nothing like it in the United States, like Kentucky Downs.
It was the weirdest things ever.
It's not exactly top level. It was not, it's not Keeneland, obviously, Dave. It's not Churchill Downs either. It's like third in the pecking order there, I think, in Kentucky. I'm sure somebody could tell me if I'm wrong, but but there were a couple horses this weekend from Kentucky that had ran a little bit at Kentucky Downs. They have some nice purses there. It is Kentucky, just because it's not Keeneland or Churchill Downs, but they just haven't converted at the Breeders' Cup.
Did he get both feet down in there? I think that was Adonai Mitchell.
Yeah,
that is a catch there. So it was 2nd and 30 after two penalties there, and Adonai Mitchell barely gets the second toe in there.
Man, he's a
could argue that his left foot dragged on the white before the right actually touches.
It depends on who Vegas wants to win, and I would imagine.
I see pebbles right here. Watch this. Pebbles are springing up right there.
Yeah, but Ramon, Vegas needs the Colts to at least.
Yeah, because we're not getting a review here. 3rd and 8.
You're not going to overturn that. Probably wouldn't be overturned. Here's a pick.
Wow, there's the pick.
I caught it.
By Couchman Joe Flacco.
I told you one of the two are going to hit, either the yards or the picks. I should have bet the pick.
Yeah, that was the easiest interception you'll have right there. The guy was just waiting for
Colts fans will tell you that Anthony Richardson was the least accurate passer in the NFL. Nigga, Joe Flacco don't look any better.
No. The craziest part about the Joe Flacco thing is that the coach, who's I think is a good coach, said that it was Flacco for the rest of the season, no matter fucking what. What are we talking about here? You're not even going to leave the door open?
Interception swig was plus 194 on FanDuel. I should have bet it, bro. I should have stopped talking about it and bet it. Fucking idiot. Gosh. Leaving money on the table. I should have bet that, but I'm betting a fucking plus 100 over 40. That's what when there was a plus 200 free money just sitting there on the table for Joe Flacco's old ass to throw a pick.
Well, that pass was intended for our guy, Josh Downs, as well.
But this is really Joe Flacco. This isn't the clone quarterback Joe Flacco guy that you saw for the Browns. This is the real Joe Flacco. That was a 40-year-old man throwing the ball right there.
Yeah, to the defender as well. So this is not a good quarterback room in Indianapolis. We'll say it. We'll be bold and say it.
It hasn't been since the White Stallion left apparently by that last.
You know what's crazy though, Dave? What they're really not telling you, because the Colts owe him so much money, there had to be something. Who the fuck walks out of a preseason game? To walk out of a preseason game and just be like, yeah, football's not for me.
Well, he's a mental. I don't want to say that. He's weak.
But
he's
Dave,
mentally weak.
something had to have happened behind the scenes for him to just walk out of a preseason game. Like he pulled some Antonio Brown shit. He's just Andrew Luck.
They made the right decision. I thought he'd be the best back in the draft class, or sorry, quarterback in the draft class. And
1,000%. He was at Stanford, bro. He was lit, and he actually didn't party.
Yeah, I think I thought he had the most upside, but after he started getting concussions and dung in the head and all that, now with his mental weakness, he's done, bro. I think he's not done, but he's as far as being he's a bust. I think he's going to be a bust.
He's a bust.
Well, let's bring on our next guest here. I was very happy that this person said he could join us here. And I don't get to talk to this person nearly enough here, but I'm going to see him in January. I told him that. I'm going to see him in January. The one, the only Connor, making it, Mac Daddy. Connor Mac Picks joins the program.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you, Connor. Hello.
Sing it, Ramon. Sing it.
I'm just tuning in, though. Got a police chase. I always got to tune in those police chases.
Oh, my God. Sam Darnold throws it right back to the fucking Colts.
Oh, my God. These guys are trying to outdo one another here.
Interception right back to the Colts. And the owner's still alive, Dave.
Wrong interception, Joe. God damn it. You can't even script the game right. We put you in here for a reason.
I don't even care anymore. This is stupid.
This is
oh my God. What a ridiculous game this has been. Connor, we have admittedly we've talked very little college or little, I just heard that as well. We've talked very little football on this program here, Connor. We've all kind of gone around and we've talked about some college basketball that starts tomorrow here, Connor. I know you've taken a look at the college basketball. What do you think about it? Is there anything you're looking at right now?
I'm just looking here, so a little bit.
Good.
I looked a little bit yesterday.
Whoa,
I got college football to do as well. So,
bro, hit in the books tomorrow. Hit me, fucking Bomero, hit in the books. That is one of the best college football shows you will ever fucking watch. Fucking Connors put so much money in my pocket through college football. Whenever I look at a game, I'm like, why am I even fucking looking at the all I got to do is pull up Hidden the Books for me. Watch a fucking 5-minute video while I'm taking a shit and get a winning pick.
I appreciate that, Demon.
There you go.
My guy from day one. My guy. It's my fucking guy right there.
Oh, Josh Downs alert. Josh Downs alert. Another reception for Josh Downs. It goes nowhere, but he catches the ball.
That's all we need, bro. We need the receptions. Higgs needs the yards. That's what you do for your friends. Your friends bet the yards. You take the receptions, and the last reception we need is just a touchdown. What if you run off for a 70-yard touchdown and Ramon catches the most receiving yards? Then
a little more here, right? Let's go.
Well, real quick, on the college basketball, you guys talked the big game, Baylor Gonzaga. What were you guys talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of Sean Higgs has Gonzaga.
Oh, great pass, Joe.
Fucking asshole, Joe. Yeah, so Higgsy has Gonzaga, but he took them -2.5, got it in early, obviously, and now we're seeing 5s. Billy likes Baylor at 5. Our guy Joey T likes Baylor as well. Ramon also likes Gonzaga. Gonzaga for him. He said he likes them every day and twice on Sunday.
I like the over more than a side.
Yeah, I think the total's a little high, but I could get there.
I lean Baylor, but I think we're going to be able to get. I think we're going to get a better. We're going to get another half a point or so.
Yeah, me too. That's where I'm.
All right, the cops.
Yeah, if I can get 6.5, I'm going to take them.
Vehicle over here. They have their guns drawn. The car has come to a stop.
And by the way, field goal is good, 14-10. And shout out to Joe, who's
here.
his laptop died, but God bless you, Joe. Thank you for being here for as long as you could here. But go ahead, Connor. Sorry.
No, I mean Gonzaga's loaded, both these teams, and they bring a lot of pieces back. But Baylor got a ton. They got Roach transferred and dude from Miami, the big guy. He's kind of soft. Omer. I think they're going to be. I think both these. Yeah, if I get a little more than 6 or so,
I said this.
I'm already leading their way.
I said the same shit. Yo, Baylor got a little squad. They got that kid from the Bahama national team.
Yeah, then they got and they got that huge recruit. What's his name? That's it.
The kid's like 19 years old, bro. He was lighting that shit up over the summer, dude. Against grown men.
One thing though, early on in the year, it's always
random.
And all these other games, there's going to be a ton of course, blowouts. So I think you can make some money there. But it should be fun. I'm excited.
Connor, one of the games I was looking at was that 3:00 YouTube game. Billikens made a lot of fucking all-season I keep on saying transactions, but all-season additions. They got Robbie Avila, White Akrima Jabbar. They got Isaiah Swopes and their head coach from Indiana State from last year for the Billikens. I kind of like them. I think that's the best bet of like the early slate tomorrow against Santa Clara. I'm not too high on Santa Clara this year.
Yeah, we'll see with Santa Clara. Team can it always surprised me, and they've been able to score. They're a team that I've liked to bet on as a dog throughout the years. So I got a lot of looking. I've been looking the last week. There's all these teams. There's a lot of teams to go through. And one thing with college basketball, I take more and more. I've had these crazy hot starts, but it happens to all sports. I had these unreal starts, and I've had some shitty starts. Sometimes I just want to see a little bit of action.
Well, what I a little bit there is that we need to take advantage more at non-conference and before we get into like March Madness and conference season, because March Madness and conference season was like win a day, lose a day, win a day, lose a day. But non-conference last year was like just right.
I mean, it depends who's the better and who's betting. That's up for interpretation.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like we between the cappers that we talk to in the community and everybody goes on stuff like that. Like, I always feel like our community gives out really good college basketball information. Like, we're not talking about like Dave was talking about fucking NJIT and Penn tomorrow.
Yeah, I already took them. -5.5. I just took
-5.5 Penn. I gotta look. Who the fuck did they lose from last year?
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're gonna win by fucking 15 points.
Bro. NJIT is not a good basketball team.
I like the over in that one too, but
that's what I gotta. That's the thing with these college games. You got to really look at.
And McNeese State, South Dakota State over 144. Come on.
I was gonna say to that game. I was glancing at earlier. Yeah, I think that game goes over, and I know there's a lot of McNeese love and it's on a neutral floor, but South Dakota State, it wasn't their best, team that they had last year, but they've already interested me looking at it.
Yeah, but Will Wade, that's the McNeese coach, right? Will Wade. Him in primetime television, man, they don't get a lot of primetime spots. They might run up the fucking score. I think it's an over. Like, in a win or a loss.
Yeah, I think it's over, yeah.
Like, if they're winning by 10, like, they're trying to win by 10.
I was begging for UTSA to hire Will Wade. I would have loved
Will Wade.
The
most unsung best mid-major coaches in the whole entire country. It's wild.
Well, shout out to Ben Simmons.
Just straight consistency, man.
Another big first down run. Cam Akers back-to-back.
I think Akers just became. He might have became the leading rusher on the team at least. Here, he probably certainly passed Aaron Jones with that. What's Jones got? Like 15 for 40 or something.
Dude, Aaron Jones has looked so dusty tonight.
Coogie Cam, by the way, mentioning
He's
that
dusty now.
buy low year for South Dakota.
Dan, I don't know what's up with South Dakota. That's why I said it might be an over because their pace of play probably won't change too much.
All right. Minnesota on the other or on their side of the field, 1st and 10, just goes for a throwaway there. It's hilarious to me. If you put even a little pressure on Sam Darnold, it's just dribbles down his leg.
Jonathan Taylor looks washed as Doug Wise. I don't think he's happy. One of those Saquon Barkley.
Well, I'll just mention, I think this is his first game back from his ankle injury. First game in like 3 weeks. So it's not too shocking that he's been playing poorly.
Oh, C-Mac, I wanted to say this too while I was scrolling through this on my phone. Louisville, 20.5-point favorites in a fucking basketball game tomorrow. And they're playing.
Yeah, who are they playing?
They're playing Moorhead. That is wild. I know they got
Moorhead. Moorhead's gonna. I take Moorhead.
Bro, I know.
Everyone wants Moorhead, and
wild, bro. Louisville as a 20.5-point favorite, bro. They haven't been that big of a favorite in the last 2 years, bro.
No, they can't shoot unless things are changing. I mean, that team's horrible. Free throw, they suck.
Bro, they suck. They might win, but bro, 20.5 points in an opening game. What the fuck, bro?
It's come down.
It's come down tremendously, bro. That's wild, bro. That shouldn't even be a thing, bro. That's wild, bro. I would line that game at 13.5. Even with that kid for Moorhead going to the Spurs G League team, I don't give a fuck. Like 20.5 points is wild.
Sack on 3rd and 10 there. And Sam Darnold gets him out of field goal range, which is a huge.
Mel, yeah, Washington State, one of my favorite teams the last few years of the under. I get it. The only thing I even look at Portland State's team total under. They're usually barely in the 60s if they get there, even when they played Washington State in the past.
Right now, that total that Mel put on the screen, that 148, that was just a move here from 146.5 just moments ago. The line service sent that out as some steam on the over in that game, Portland State and Washington State. I'm monitoring these right now. There are several movers going on here at this time. I'm firing.
Yeah, that's why I'm here for the next few hours, 4 hours or so. It just depends if Washington State scores 90 on that game. Because Portland State's that bad, obviously, defensively. So.
And quickly, Ramon, what are those games that you're seeing move right now since you're monitoring it?
Yeah, no doubt about it here, Jose. We've seen some here just in addition to that Portland State, Washington State, also Chattanooga and USC game was just moving over 153.5. That one's climbing here right now as one of the movers overnight here. Also, Stony Brook and Marquette, they hit it at 144. That one's moving higher here right now. Stony Brook and Marquette. Those are just a couple of the moves I've seen here within the last couple minutes. Also, Maryland took some steam here at minus 24. I believe they've already hit up to 25 or 26 here right now. So,
do you have anything on that CBS game, Wichita State, Western Kentucky? Like, what's the report in Vegas? Because on FanDuel, that shit's like moving between like FanDuel and BetMGM.
I don't think it's been tabbed as total steam here yet. So I'll keep you posted what comes out here right now. And again, we're starting to see all those added board games, completely now full here on the lines.
Yeah, I love how when Connor Mack joins the stream here, we have a flood of college questions in here coming, and I love it. Connor, I've got to ask Mel, one of our best female cappers. Shout out to you, Mel, giving out hockey plays that are dubs all the time. Thoughts on Jackson State team total under 50.5 there?
That's extremely low, but yeah. I mean, I when you start to get there, I got to look up. I think last year they scored like 53 or 54. That's always when you take that. I don't know about this game. I still like it there, but I'm going to continue to look for to take the other team's team total under. against Houston. They should be very good defensively again.
Yeah.
And they just sit on it. And sometimes when I take that, the full game will stay under at 137. They'll if as long as they don't score 100, Houston, and usually they're not. They're more of the 75-80 kind of plateau. So I don't know how Jackson State's going to really score. So I kind of like it. What was it here? 89-55 last year. Right on this number.
That would be right on the number.
34. And that's what this number is. 34 and a half.
36 now, 137 and a half. But they're just copying last year's score, Connor.
Yeah. That's funny. Billy, by the way, something that will fit your football team loses bet on the basketball team theorem in a big upset. Memphis basketball. Their football team loses to UTSA as 7.5-point favorites.
That's when I know you don't watch college basketball. Fuck, I'm not on Memphis basketball.
No, you're not interested in Penny? Is Penny still there?
Dave, how many times did you see me throw shit at a television or across this fucking screen when I was betting on Penny? That dude is a fucking terrible coach, dude. Terrible. Fuck Memphis. That team is fucking trash.
Yeah, bad coach.
Bad coach.
Decent recruiter.
Falls into the Trent Dilfer, I guess, category, huh?
He falls into the Deion Sanders category.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nah, he's not that bad. Deion.
Memphis was on ESPN. When the fuck? Why is Memphis on ESPN Plus with a whole entire 15-episode series called The Penny Way?
Why is Deion Sanders in every commercial now? Like what the fuck? And he's not even playing
a little bit. Memphis ain't win shit, man.
How many times are they going to interview Deion Sanders? I don't care what he has to say anymore. What else is he going to say he hasn't already said? I mean,
Koji knows.
Sitting there with his fucking weird socks on, looks like a diabetic patient. Like, get out of here! Get the fuck out of here.
We got one missing toe, you know.
I hope he doesn't have diabetes. That would be really heartless.
He does.
Oh, okay, well. Does he really? Does he really, Ramon?
I believe the amputations were more of a, he did, he had some damage to his foot too. I think there's a combination.
Amputations.
Yeah, he has no toe.
Toes
He's got a couple toes
That joke's
missing.
like I'm talking about his feet.
Have you seen
No,
it?
but, hey, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I take that back. I still don't like him.
Every halftime, he had to pay a personal massager to live at his house to massage his leg every 2 to 3 hours.
Wow.
That's crazy. 3rd and 1, a huge 3rd and 1 here for the Colts here. Velo cuts. I do not think we're going to overtime just because this is a 4-point game.
Taylor, good running there. It's funny because actually you could make a case that this is where you're supposed to bring in Anthony Richardson if you really
Facts.
I mean, yeah, that's 100% true. A read option
No,
there.
Ramon, for all the fuck you know, Anthony Richardson does a push and will fumble the football. He'll find a way.
Billy, by the way, Mel letting us know that St. Louis line just moved from 2 to 1.5.
That's one of the premiums tomorrow.
Yeah, I see that. Here. Yes,
God.
thank you. Yeah, in fact, look at this one now at another.
All right.
That's the whole entire card tomorrow. Bro. I keep on saying the Salukis, but the Billikens are about to be nice this year. They might be ranked top 25 by the end of the year.
I'm letting people know that to bet it. I'm also setting a reminder for myself for after this to bet it as well.
You don't send it out until tomorrow in the morning. You don't send it out the night before, and then it's prime time, and the line moves, and then we all get fucked over from above from the 3 o'clock YouTube basketball game. That's why things stay premium.
Is it really on YouTube? Not even fucking.
God, it's on YouTube 3 o'clock.
Not even YouTube TV, just straight YouTube.
Premiums I've set out for tomorrow. Trust me, I gapped it pretty deeply. 3 o'clock.
That's hilarious. By the way, Rusha, you are right. We could get a field goal, a touchdown and field goal situation there. You're right.
It's an early game too.
That'll be fun. 3rd and 2, another 3rd and 2 here. I think this is obviously 2 down territory as well.
God.
Play action, Flacco downfield.
I don't want to hear another Anthony Richardson's an inaccurate passer comment ever again. What the fuck are you doing, Joe Flacco? There's 4 people there. 3. But fuck, man, what are you doing?
4th and 2, 3.
What the fuck was that, bro?
Yeah, Joe Flacco that was almost pick 6 city there. Harrison Smith wanted that one. All right, they're going for it officially here. Huge play
Pittman
here.
had to come off the field. No Pittman on this play.
Yeah.
Josh Downs in the slot.
Can we get a slot pass here? Because they're definitely throwing.
We have 2.
God damn, Joe. What the fuck?
Oh, my gosh.
Is that the same play right there?
He's trying to go
Basically.
good, dude. I don't blame him.
Slant to Adonai Mitchell. He gets popped, dropped.
It was a terrible selection.
Turnover on downs. Yeah, you're trying to fit that into a tight window there.
Fuck it, the rookie can get hit.
Yeah. So turnover on downs for the Colts, and we'll pray for another Vikings turnover, it seems.
You can make fun of the Vikings, but that number 1 DVOA defense here having a pretty good night.
They're having a very good night. Dead ass.
Yeah. Brian Flores really picked up his shit from last week. Tell you that. And it is crazy again that the coach, and again, a coach that I like in the Colts, just immediately shut down any chance of Anthony Richardson playing again here.
Well, I just question if you know you're in 4-down territory and you'll give the ball Jonathan Taylor one of those 2 plays, that's on you.
Yeah, it's bad ball. I agree with that one as well. I mean, you just saw it 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2-ish. Got it early in the drive. So I agree.
You had 5 minutes. You had 5 minutes to get a touchdown there. If you could just get a first down, I mean.
Oh boy, Coogie Cam. I hope you're right about the St. Louis love as
Looks
well.
like his check down was open there too. They haven't showed the play twice. I'd have to see it again. I don't want to.
Billy was right. Flacco's not playing for money anymore. He's just playing for the love of the games. He's not
Got
gonna
some,
fucking check
college
shit
basketball
down
scene right now. If you want to get up, whether you like it or not, but under here, Denver and Stanford 150. This one's getting hit down right now to probably 148. If you could find your 150 and a half, you're gonna get some value here right now.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't. That's not right. Stanford, Denver.
I'd watch out if that case goes too low. I think that game could go over. I think if the number is, at 150,
if it goes,
it's fine. That's why they're bringing it down. But Denver plays 0 defense. Stanford too, scoring team, and they should be able to have their way with Denver. So if that goes down more, I'm going to look at the over.
Last year, he was like top 3 college basketball scorer, and T-Max hit it on the spot. Like the only way I see that go over is if Denver's covering. But I don't know, man. God damn, man, that team sucks. It's like him and everybody else.
Yeah,
they got that one. I hate to say it, but that one white dude, he does the bullshit ass fucking set the screen, pop up, and he just breaks it.
He shoots it though.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you have the number 3 leading scorer in the country on your team. You shouldn't be shooting the ball for shit. You give the ball to the guy that's on the fucking rankings for top points per game.
First down run with Aaron Jones only goes for about a yard or 2 here. 5 minutes left on the clock. 2nd and 9 here.
They don't do that anymore, Jose. Everybody's got to be included now. People's feelings are involved. When I was a kid growing up, you were the fucking star. You were the star, and everybody else had to play accordingly.
147 and a half now, Connor, at the old C book downtown there.
What's this offense that they're talking about nowadays, man? It was go put the ball in the best player's head and go watch them score.
Second down goes for a first down.
Addison's had a pretty good night here.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. He's finally starting to put the off-season issues to bed, apparently.
He had to beg for the ball from the fucking coach to get some looks. And
yeah,
I mean, he was good.
To trade on him, but I couldn't do it. I didn't do it, but I was ready to. A good thing.
It's like, how can you bet any receiver in the Vikings receiving court?
No, that's just. I mean, you look at what's going on here in this game, but good game here. Just 42 yards, said, but 5 catches. So, and they've been at key moments here. And now, going to be a first down run, maybe just close to the first. I think they might give it to him, but
Aaron Jones nonplussed about being tackled into the sideline. Nonplussed.
Don't blame him at all, bro. I probably would have smacked the shit out of him if I was
nonplussed. I think that stopped the clock, unfortunately for them, but first down, probably.
He was trying to stay alive. He doesn't care about that clock.
And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Aaron Jones in the off seasons because, Billy, you mentioned it, 1-year contract, I think, left. So who the fuck's going to pay this guy?
Bro, he's not that good. It's just like, man.
Another run, Aaron Jones, about 6-7 yards there. We are definitely in the point where the defense is breaking.
I think you throw Anthony Richardson out there and you just let him have some fun.
Just let him have some fun.
Joe is going to take 4 to 5 minutes strategically to get down the field. Anthony Richardson does have that. He might be able just to get you one. If not, the game's going to be over anyway. He was going to throw a pick. So it's like, fuck it, man. Let him go out there.
I just do not. I personally, I get it from the aspect of they want to win games and try to make the playoffs this year. I understand that.
Games though, bro.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously going to prove that. Second and 3 goes for about 2 yards. 3rd and 1 incoming for the Vikings. First timeout for the Colts. 3 minutes left on the clock. I do not agree with this timeout usage as well, but whatever. I mean, he's played 10 games, Anthony Richardson. He's played like fucking 6 games in college and 6 in the pros. I mean, like, he just needs to play the game if you want him to have a chance. But
I'm telling you, man, he's gonna go to the XFL, ball out in the XFL, and come back to that.
I hope he's a San Antonio Brahma.
Nah, you guys got the fucking what's the kid's name? He fucks all the San Antonio bitches. The quarterback. He was the backup. He was the backup. In reality, he shouldn't have been the backup, and he was starting. What is that?
Dave, you got him. You know him, Dave. You fucking know him.
He probably.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to cap fucking college basketball right now.
I gotta look at Antonio Brown's.
I believe he suggested that the man has had sexual relations with many women in the San Antonio area.
And we know, as Charles Barkley says, there's some big women out there in San Antonio. First down on a 3rd and 1 play.
Wearing Uggs, no doubt.
Yes,
of course. Man. I'm looking up the roster right now.
So go first down for the
Quentin Dormady. Fucking Quentin Dormady, the Central Michigan kid. Yo, I swear to God, look up his Instagram and his fucking TikTok and his social media to let me know if that kid is not a partier type.
It's hilarious. I will look him up. Maybe me and him can be best friends now for this upcoming season. Who knows? But
we're talking about fucking Christian Braun, and then on Friday night he dunked on Rudy Gobert. Him started fighting. It was like, well, it was fucking perfect irony of like how that all
just blew away.
Ramon has gotten up out of his chair.
My college basketball schedule just blew away.
Oh no! Say it ain't so, Ramon. No.
Fired away. I got these screens ready, popping to go. Cause I want to watch. I gotta see if we can like see some of these preseason games. Cause some of these preseason games will tell you a lot.
Yeah, I hate to ask such a boring, basic question, but I would like to ask you guys if you guys have a team in mind for futures. I know that college basketball is such a fucking crapshoot, And when it doesn't really, you don't bet futures until you see the bracket. But is there a team that you are looking forward to betting this year or something like that, so that people can look out for them? I mean, Ramon, we know yours is Gonzaga, right?
No, I was just mad at Billy because he was really bagging on Gonzaga there. I mean, they've obviously had success in college basketball.
I like Gonzaga. Don't get me wrong. I love Gonzaga. It's just we're in non-con.
They're soft.
Yeah, they're soft in non-con.
Well, they're soft when it matters most in the tournament. That's what. So they can win.
Well, all I've heard this preseason, it's Duke. That's all I've heard. Duke, Cooper Flag, and the other white guy they have. That's apparently better than Duke, Cooper Flag, I guess. I don't know.
If I had to give you a value boy bet, I think Bama could go back to the Final Four. Bama's got a good roster this year.
I respect how Bama plays ball, but their three-pointers do scare me, just like the Celtics do.
I'm telling you, man, that Bama roster is playing good, dude. Let me see if I can pull it up.
UConn's winning it all again. Sorry, you heard it here first.
Okay. So, see, Dave, I was going to ask you next, but I was going to say, Dave, I know you don't.
Roster, but the thing I don't like about Kansas, you watched their last preseason game. Their NIL players are wearing fucking 7 different gold chains like it's a rap music video or something. It's just like, Hunter Dickerson, goddamn, I didn't know you had grills. What the fuck is going on? Like,
he's been in college for like 8 years.
I don't trust Kansas worth a dick. They're always supposed to be a top 4 team, and they always
I see what you did there.
Funny. They get paid.
Grady. I see.
Yeah, they're heartless players. They're not a team that has like gritty heart. They never are. Like
Johnny Murphy's the most heart player that they had, and he only had heart because he was Australian. And he didn't know it.
Because they're going to deport him.
A little bit embarrassed there, it felt like.
Bro,
the guns to your back.
When they asked him at the end of the college basketball season, you know that you're going.
Oh, touchdown! Hold on, touchdown! Vikings there to clinch the game almost, but that will lead to Joe Flacco having to throw the ball a little bit here. 21-10. Dave.
Bill Self's like my favorite.
There is zero chance because do the math.
Dave, what if we go for 2, Dave? I was in remedial math.
We're not going to go for 2, bro. Does the math work out? Does it?
I don't know. I was in a remedial math, Dave. That's why I'm asking you. You're the smart man here.
Yeah, but I'm stoned. What's the score?
It's 21-10 now. We're
the Vikings finally made a good play.
It'll actually 21-10. They should go for 2 because it's a field goal and a
yes, come on, Dave.
This is stupid. I'm leaving.
Come on, Dave. We love.
So we can push. Are we hoping for a push?
We're hoping for life, Dave. We're just hoping for life here. We can't ask for too much.
We're fucked.
No,
all right.
I told you the beginning of the third quarter. It's over.
The total's been over,
and they're gonna do this to us because they're motherfuckers, and we're just gonna be sitting here looking like idiots. And then at the end, we're going to have less money, and we're going to look stupider.
No, we just need at least.
What'd you guys take?
The live over, like a douche. Mr. Primetime Unders for 2 years, fucking picks from Dave, and then all of a sudden he's throwing out fucking over.
It was one of those things watched the first quarter. It was just like, God damn, dude, I got to bet that.
I just hate Sam Darnold. This is what he does. Like, he's his second coming or third coming, whatever, and then I bet on him, and my money's involved anywhere, and he fucking shits.
That was pretty much a play call pass there, right?
Yeah.
Gearing up for the run, and pulling that playoff guy's gonna be wide open right there. Cookie said, "Who is Oliver? He's had like 4 or 5 catches here tonight, I think."
Good, for shit.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, the Vikings have like 4 tight ends that they're rolling out there: Munt, Oliver, Hawkins.
Colts haven't scored a fucking touchdown, offense touchdown. As soon as they went down 7-0, I took them plus 125.
You know,
it was like
they try to tell me in the chat that Anthony Richardson is the least inaccurate passer in the NFL. And I said, well, goddamn, Joe Flacco must not be that far off then, because this is hard to watch tonight.
I guess he's a little bit better, but he just can't move. So what do you want to go with?
Bro, he's
the guy with a better arm and an old man.
What do they do
blower.
signing Flacco and Matt Ryan? Like,
They
what
have
the fuck
this
are they
team,
doing?
they really the Colts have no plan right now.
Phillip Rivers, they just love the
And their
others.
coach Saturday, their fucking coach, like they're a mess.
Bro, they're
an absolute mess.
It's Jim Irsay.
I'm glad I'm not a Colts fan.
Yeah, he's an owner that we
high
talk
as
about
fuck.
Jones and like the Davis family back in the day.
Joe
Irsay is one of the other whack jobs.
Back immediately on the first play.
Yep.
He's a statue, dog. This is like watching Rodgers play.
Yeah, immediate. And by the way, I did get, you guys were talking about how veteran quarterbacks are the shit. And I was sitting there like, God damn it, my veteran quarterback's an old piece of shit. So I don't know about that, if I agree with that. But yeah, sack, 2-minute warning here now. We are, I will admit, we are rooting for Josh Downs to score a touchdown here somehow, some way. Or at least just get a reception for our guy Billy here.
The problem isn't the lack of like being old and I think he still has some athleticism and he, I mean, I'm not going to compare him to Tom Brady, but we've seen guys his age go and be viable.
It just doesn't help when you don't have a coach.
No, I get it, but Flacco has
Steiffen's got
weird,
pretty good reviews so far, but this has been pretty pretty weak here.
This is tough to watch,
bro. Yeah,
I mean, the Colts are 7-1 against the spread coming in. I always say the coach of the year should be the coach that has the best spread record. He's going to lose this one, I'm sure, unless
Ben Stevens. If we get a touchdown, I need a touchdown here from the Colts to score the team total over.
Hey, look, they can still be our hero here. Get this 2 point.
Yeah, make us eat our words, wacko Flacco. Let's go.
I mean, guys, we've seen Joe Flacco made his fucking career out of throwing that one deep ball, getting the long pass interference call, and then moving the ball like that. So we've got this. We've got a chance here.
Good luck to us, Ben.
Good luck to you as well, Ben. Good luck to you, my man. But yes, it's been a fun stream, even though this game was not the most particularly entertaining game. We got to talk a lot of college basketball starting up tomorrow. NJIT is being spoken about, so that's how you know that college basketball is around. It's funny, if you mention NJIT to any normal human being, they'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And if you talk to them about NJIT, only gamblers know about NJIT.
2 questions. What's their mascot?
A knight.
No. What's their mascot? And there's only one other team in Division I that has the same mascot.
Highlanders.
What's the other Highlanders? You should know this.
Riverside.
UC Riverside.
See, I could picture their
logo. That's my high school's nickname. I
was a host of a college basketball mascot off between the Earl brother and Dave last year.
And Earl Smoke actually beat me by 2 to first to 10.
That was one of the best. That shit was hilarious, dude.
Yeah. I remember that. He beat me by 2. Nick is by far the best at that. I've never met anyone better. He knows just fucking division.
And Ramon, the best part was I had to give out hints, so it was like the imagination was just running wild. Like, when you have to give out hints for like those type of things, like you can like hint it with so many different ways.
I think Flacco enjoys being sacked by men.
Maybe that's the
watch, bro. We won't even get the Josh Downs props because he can't move in the blitz, bro. All you have to do is blitz him. At least Anthony Richardson is.
Is this the Matrix? Did I just watch the same play back to back?
I was like, what?
Yeah, the black cat just walked by.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh God. Well, again, I appreciate you guys for joining me on the stream here tonight. Billy, thank you again for joining me. You've been with me this whole week. I'm going to see you all next week as well, so I appreciate you for joining me here. College basketball starting up. That'll be a whole lot of fun as well. You've got a great UFC podcast as well with our guy Joey, 2 Cents, and Big Show on the 1s and 2s. Please tell the people how they can get them some Locker Room Talk podcasts in their life.
Yeah, just hit the subscribe button, bell notification.
What?
Here.
Yeah, it's down there.
Shit popping off for the channel this week, and make sure you follow me over on X. X at Getting Bills _ because got a lot of cool shit coming up, man. Oh, and we get the Josh Downs catch. Let's go. No, but seriously though, we got a lot of cool shit coming up for holiday season, for Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. And Bill can allow a little imagination and have some fun. So beat my ex, routines and stuff and all that good shit. So stay interested.
Wow, that was poetic how Josh Down converts and catches that 4th down to cash Billy's bet there. That was poetic. And of course,
Flacco's going down again.
Of course.
He get his under on his yards.
Yeah. Oh, is he going to hit the under, you said?
He's got 60 yards, 6 catches, 9 targets.
Oh my! So he cannot catch the ball again for our guy Higgsy's sake.
Isn't that crazy of how life works like that?
That is very funny that you guys are going to thread that needle there.
Had that happen last year with a Holy Cross game in college basketball. I bet it on PointsBet, and I bet the dog, and C-Mac had the favorite at a shorter number off the opener. And I was like, damn, C-Mac, I wish you would have told me that. I would have never bet fucking Holy Cross. And the game finished literally on the number I covered, he covered, and it was like poetic justice.
Right up, pure joy.
That's how you want him drawn up there. 2nd and 13, Flacco gets his arm hit as he's thrown.
There's a flag down in the secondary.
Yes, right where they just had that ball thrown. So it looks like we're going to have a PI. And like I said 2 seconds ago, that is Joe Flacco's entire career in one fucking pass right there. But that's at least holding. They're going to give him the pass interference. And yeah, that's a spot foul. So that's good money. All right. Well, that's beautiful.
That's going to set up a field goal opportunity here right now.
Oh, those motherfuckers. Is that real? They're really going to kick the... Wow. What assholes. What fucking assholes. All right. Field goal. That's fine. Dave, I appreciate you returning to us. Thank you so much for being here. It was nice seeing your face. You look great. Thanks. I respect that you've been back here, and I'm glad that you are here, Dave. And I love the fire. Big Show mentioned that Skinny Dave brought the heat today, and I agree with that.
No, he said I get angry more. That's what he said.
Well, I'd like to edit it. So there you go. I'm editing it to be more charitable, I guess. But Dave, thank you for joining us here. Is there anything you want to plug before we get out of here? And by the way, quickly, 54-yard field goal by Matt Gay is good.
I mean, who gives a fuck?
21-13. It'd be a shame if they recovered this onside kick. But Dave, anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
I actually have absolutely nothing to plug tonight. So best of luck to everyone, and college basketball season starts, and I'm excited for that. And it's good to be back on here.
Yes, and I hope we can get you on Betting with the Bag, breaking down college basketball this year.
That might happen. We'll see. We'll see. I'm peeking my head out of the turtle shell. You know, it's still not. So,
good job, Ben Stevens in the chat.
Oh, thank God for you, Ben Stevens. That's hilarious, and I'm glad you cashed that, Ben. And Dave, and I'm doing Wednesdays now for Jimmy. So
yeah, I've been out of the loop, so I know there's been shifts and all sorts of shit, but we'll figure it out. I got a lot of stuff going on too, as far as away from sports, like family stuff and all that. So we're gonna slowly get back into it, but I want to do some college basketball stuff with you guys. So.
Beautiful. So I'm excited for that as well, and obviously we have a shitload of sports here as well coming up. So yes, Dave, I'm glad that you're back here. Thank you for coming out here today. I'm glad that happened. Our guy, Ramon, some would say the MVP of the stream.
Oh yeah.
I mean, out here singing beautiful songs, doing the damn thing, giving us high school football betting tips when we need them. Ramon, anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
I'm just ready for college basketball as well, and I'll be on the air tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on Sports Money Network here on YouTube. And don't forget, there's also, Billy, a 15-game NBA card tomorrow. Wow.
I started looking at that and
How
I
are we
gave
going
up.
to fit all this in, guys?
I know, right? So the problem that I'm having, Ramon, is I'm only keeping 5. There's only 5 that are making the cut. Only 5. There will be a lot of add-ons, but only 5 to start. Only 5 to start tonight.
Well, I'll be looking at as many college basketball games as I can fit in on the morning's team show tomorrow. Probably just look at some of the big team, the ranked teams. That's how it works. That's how you got to go. You can't do. In addition to that whole card, there's like 197 of the teams that are actually in action. Some of them aren't even board games. They're playing even lower level than that. So
there's a lot of tournaments going on tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
Pentagon tournament that we talked about. There's like 6 games throughout.
I think there should be more day games.
Yeah, those are all the day games are the Pentagon games.
Man, by the way, this is, I think, one of the beautiful things about sports gambling is that it can change your mood so quickly. Ben Stevens, cash that bet. I just got the $320 problem solved. Did the whole thing. Shout out to you, Ben. I'm glad that you won that. By the way, of course, Minnesota recovers the onside. It was a great onside. Perfectly executed, high bounce, but Justin Jefferson turns out he's good at catching the football. So that is what happened there. Beautiful. Gentlemen, Connor, the last one. Yeah. I appreciate you coming in here for the second half. Your presence and your knowledge is always needed. I'm glad that we could get some college basketball out of you as well here. Anything you'd like to plug before we get you out of here? Obviously, hitting the books. Go watch that, please, and thanks.
Yeah, hitting the books. Go watch it, like it, subscribe to it. That's all you ask for. I'd say what you just said, Justin Jefferson. Thank you very much for catching the football. I got him at 71.5. I think he had it at halftime. So it's beautiful. And the Vikings, plus 125. That all could be just so easy as these two tonight, especially in the NFL. Well, that's it. Thanks for having me. Yeah, college basketball is back. I'm stoked. I got the next 4 or 5 hours here of college football and college basketball studying. I'm locked and cocked.
Well,
get out of here.
Get a haircut. I refuse. I actually do need one. A sap. Shout out to class action lawsuits. I just got haircut money because of it. So shout out to that. Beautiful times. Fuck you, loan servicers, you sons of bitches. But we appreciate everyone that watched this show. We went everywhere. We had debates about food. We talked a bunch of college basketball to get you guys ready for tomorrow and this year. I guess we talked about a football game or two here that we had in front of us here. But we appreciate you. Mel, thank you. Ben, Goron, Big Show, thanks for jumping in the chat. Flea Mathis, Coogie Cam, Brian Smith, Cliff Yang, Voodoo Ranger, Rex 12, Swiggy, thanks for making the live odds in the background work. Ice Vikings, thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate everyone on Scream. You just heard all their social medias. Go follow them. We'll be back here tomorrow morning with a little Medicaid Monday. Dabby Cab and Dutch Boy Fresh doing the damn thing. So we appreciate you guys. Till then, say hey, and we'll see you guys next time.